Yeah, just say
So
anything
much blood.
you won't call whatsoever. It's just kind of, oh my god, we're cutting halves. Oh wow, wow, oh wow, oh wow.
Oh, we
We're
look
dead.
sexy.
Yeah, we're done. Yeah, we're all done. Cameras are mucked up.
Why,
We've disappeared.
Scott is a consummate professional, and watch this.
Professional. This is why we
Boom.
pay. This is why we pay for stuff.
Rock
Hi.
trick.
Looks like we're
That's
live.
that is a relative of one of
Ahoy,
us.
ahoy.
Excellent. But we can't hear Scott, so just everyone know that.
Hey Zach, you right, mate?
Yeah. Hey Zach. Hey all.
Hey all.
Taking off of Zach. Hi. Welcome to Tuesday night's DD&D, Dick's Dungeons and Dragons. Doing my homebrew world of Felorium, as we have got our wonderful group here, -1, who will turn up eventually, we assume. How's everyone doing? Again, we should probably point out to the fact, just for the fact of how much the shaders of Shaders is put forward on for a subscription. We appreciate. I mean, that's 3 months in advance, my person. You didn't need to do that, really.
That's
But
crazy.
we appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks so
We
much.
really do. Again, we not that we're
How'd you
not
do
that we're
that?
rolling in money.
Is that it?
No, because like my love life, giving it a weak pound, and it's a case of it's just the way it is, unfortunately. So,
Could someone go ahead and just kick me now?
Yeah, give us a few minutes.
I do love how you have been streaming for like a couple of weeks now, David, and you've suddenly got, the purple lighting that all Twitch streamers seem to have.
yeah,
I
didn't take me
red
long.
to purple.
yeah, that is pretty much for the OnlyFans and the other Twitch channel he does, where he does the hot tub kind of ones.
The more you pay me, the more clothes I put on.
Yes. However, we're here to play
I'm just
D&D.
saying that.
I was just waiting on seeing sub.
Yeah.
Sub.
We've got Dungeons and Dragons to play. Hi, everybody. Everyone who could be bothered to come and see us, or even Lark, thank you very much. We appreciate you as always. We are here for episode 8 of Dungeons and Dragons to see what's going to happen. I believe it's the episode called A Love Still Lost, after we found out that our good friend Ronan came so close, yet so far. However, has been left with a couple of clues, maybe, to descend upon what may have happened or may have not happened. However, we should introduce ourselves to everybody here. We will go to the side because it's a different camera, I'm pretty sure. No, this side. We'll go to this side where we have the fabulous in purple David, who plays Sir Janice de Grande. David, give us a little bit about Sir Janice de Grande.
Well, Sir Janus de Grande, more commonly known as the greatest bard in the world, or at the very least that's how he will always introduce himself, is a half-orc bard with a lot to prove. He's grown quite fond of these people, so whether they live or die, he will definitely be writing a song about them. Whether it's any good is a different question, but time will tell.
Yeah, of course. We'll find out a wee bit more about him as we go on as well. I think he dropped a little bit of lore recently in past couple of episodes, which is pretty awesome. However, we go to this side now. This side, the other love lost and love lorned person here. We've got the human ranger Ronan, played by our good friend Jim Piper. Jim, give us a little insight into your character and who you are.
Hi, I'm Jim, and yes, I am playing the awesome ranger known as Ronan, who's recently found some items of clothing that have been strangely neatly folded away, am I right? And he's no idea why. So
This is
hopefully we'll find out what's happened.
Yes, this is very true. It's an interesting thing as to how these closers are neatly folded for some reason, as not opposed to being torn apart by any wild animal down within the canopy of the world of Felorium. However, we shall go on to our next player here, down this side on this corner. It should be our good friend Leo Mack, our other DM and GM of our Mad Mutant Madness yesterday. However, Lee, who do you play and what do you do?
I play our turtle cleric. Well, He is the member of the team that constantly tries to keep you alive no matter how hard you try to kill yourselves. Last week, he kind of ineffectively tried to attack some kind of sea hag. I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I said it was a hag. And I think I got one hit in, and then pretty much the rest of the time I just kind of stood there or moved around, wondering whether or not I should do stuff. But then I got lucky with a really high roll, and we found some treasure, and that has made me very happy. Apart from that, I'm looking for the children, which are still eggs of my tribe, and we're taking our sweet ass time about it. Anyway, I'm sure they're fine.
This is a lot of folk in this group, and they've got a lot of backstories to try and get through, if you know what I mean. But hey, D&D, we'll get there eventually. You know, it's always,
we'll make it just
never go in the main
time.
quest. Yeah, never do the main quest. Always aside, you're laughing. And we go on to the babyface, the eye candy for all you females out there. This one down here, right below me, in between me and Scott. However, that is where he wants to be. Leon, my friend. Leon, who do you play and what do you do?
I play a young human warlock by the name of Gaz. He is a warlock of a heart of gold and anxiety-filled to the max. He wants to use his necromantic powers for the best of his ability and for good.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that out of character and not in character, because a good friend below you would have something to say with that. But we're not talking about him right now. We are talking about this person down here, one of our token females. I kid, she is an important part of the group. We have our good friend Rach, who plays the wonderful Nyla. Tell us a bit about yourself, Rach, and Nyla.
Hi, I'm Rach. I am a token person, apparently. Hey, why not? Nyla is a human monk. She does cool stuff. Last week, I actually killed the hag thing, whatever we're calling it. Thankfully, I managed to kill something, finally. And now we're just waiting to see about James's love.
Oh no, they're unrequited love. Well, you never know. It wasn't unrequited according to him, but who knows? But as
I kind of want the hag to be his love because I think that would be a cool story.
I would like
Sorry,
if his
James.
love left them for that hag.
Interesting.
I'll just write this down here.
And he just murdered her in revenge and got us all implicated in his scheme.
Yeah. And last but not least at this point, because we're still waiting on our good friend Sally come in, so you'll definitely not be last. However, we're right down at the bottom and just below Leon here, we have the wonderful, the people, the man that stands, or everyone stands for, Scott with his character Melgrim. I actually had a conversation about this the other day there with a good friend of mine saying he loves Melgrim. Says he loves the character concept. However, tell us a bit more about Melgrim, Scott, and yourself.
Well, Melgrim has a very, very deep and dark, sad backstory. No, he really doesn't. He just fucking hates Ralph. And now Gaz has been added to that list because they both insist on using necromancy, which, as we all know, is the most evil of all the magics.
No, I like that.
Blood magic, which is completely fine.
Yeah. Blood magic.
I will use. Sorry, other people will use magic. It's fine. The bard is fine. He has been good.
Yeah.
He is a good boy that has done no wrong. But used to, fuck used to.
Pretty much like the Leagues of Votann. He does a grudging and he does it well. Well, not really well. He's not killed anything yet. However, he's coming close.
Yes.
Being a fighter as well, that's quite embarrassing. However,
I was going to say, it's like at level 6, I'm the fighter. I am now the bottom rung character. I don't think he's going to have much a chance against any of these guys anymore.
I'm
Probably kill me.
Heavy.
That's
I'm
not
just
why.
told some heavy, stuff happened during the week. It's amazing. Yeah, the Leagues of
Guys,
Votann.
you could literally just go and stand 120 feet away from him and then just blast him with the Eldritch Blast and then run away. And then
He is welcome to try.
Well, it's cool because I'll cast Hold Personal while you do it. And it's like,
Oh, yeah. There's
we have
more
a
than people
PvP.
against you. However, we shall jump straight back into the game here if everyone can remember. Can anyone give us a quick recap and then I will do a better version?
I like doing that as well.
I'll do a
Who
crappy
killed the
recap.
hag?
So this is Gaz's notes of what happened last time.
Much better than Rachel's, because Rachel's were
I'll
My
read,
notes was something to be desired.
I'll
tell
read
you
this
what.
as as like Gaz writing in his diary. He doesn't have a diary, but if he did one, I did have one.
Why do it?
There is a smell. We are going to a cave to find Ronan's wife, Avril? Question mark. Sally, nope. Daphne falls into a cavern. We can all smell something we love? Question mark. We have found dry leaves. Wait, they're not leaves. They're flesh and bone. I tried to copy Nyla's monk bullshit and fell down the hole. Oh no.
This is literally
This is just his internal monologue.
This is
Look, he's just
fantastic. Actually,
describing
we need to
exactly-
do
I like to
something.
think this is his patron writing his story.
You know when you put auto captions on a YouTube video, it sounds like that.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Janice
Right.
is
Occasionally, just says something mad.
Shorthand.
Monotoned and everything.
Shorthand is Melgrim got high. He thought he smelled stew, but it was a hag. He basically took a heavy beating while fighting hag, and then Rach ran in and killed Steel for him.
Oh, actually,
I'm
as you
joking
came
with
to
that
the
one.
point-
You
Yeah,
got
so
your.
as you came to a point, you made your way across to another point where you could climb up higher into the canopy itself to finally get out from under here, because it's been a while, not too long in World, but it's been a while in Sessions, and the fact is, Ronan just couldn't leave without investigating what he'd found recently, which you also found out that Sir Janice de Grande had stumbled upon. So, after making your way back, and some pretty good rolls, considering between the two of them to get used to get back in time, you find a pit, for lack of a better word.
Hey.
Every single time she comes in, just at the start of the session, here she is.
It's Sally.
You want to
It's
know your
okay. You're all allowed to watch now. We have two females in the room, which means we're not misogynists.
Yep, that's it.
That's how it
there's not-
works.
That's correct. We
This is
convinced
how
two
it works.
women to play this game with us, therefore we're not
However,
terrible.
we just finished describing all the characters, which is pretty cool. So we have a Sally, our wonderful ray of sunshine, who just thinks of everything innuendo way when we're talking. Sally, my dear, who are you and who do you play for the lovely people?
Hello, I'm Sally and I play Daphne, who is a fallen Paladin Azimir, and she has amazing armor and takes everybody's like pain on as her own, and she just wants to see the world as a better place. But she's a good character to play.
Yep, as paladins do. So, coming back to what we were talking about, we were discussing in the relative terms. You managed to get back to the pit after Ronan kind of managed to convince you to go back after climbing down in. Well, some climbing down, others choosing to stay. Some crazy monk shit, some not so crazy monk shit.
I could read the rest of my notes if you want.
No, okay. We should save them for the end of the episode. They're just too good to spoil at the start.
Once I get my covers over my pillow, you can read them then.
Yes. So as you manage to get your way down in there, you start to realise that something is wrong. So and battle ensues with something you seem to find. Now, Rach did mention in her notes, which she didn't mention on stream just now there, yes, it happened to be some sort of fiend creature that was you were dealing with, which is why Sally had found out that where the thing was hiding, and then it revealed itself to do other crazy bullshit. A lot of kind of crazy charm spells, a lot of other kind of things to make friends, because to be fair, it was pretty weak. But after our good friend Nyla did some absolute Bruce Lee punch through the damn thing's face, it fell. From there, you was looking for treasure, because that's all D&D parties are interested in, is the ale, gold, and the
Pretty
hoors. Is
much.
the case of you managed to find a little hovel in a tree.
We like leveling up as well.
Oh, leveling up as well, which you actually
Leveling
did
up,
after the
then
battle.
finding things.
Yes, but you managed to find and level up as well. From there, you came
We got
across a
both.
treasure, well, pretty much a treasure trove of different items and wonderful things. You found a lot of good things. However, you found a ring as well you have yet to identify. From there, you found an interesting bundle of clothes. It seemed to match the description of our good friend Ronan's love, Avril. Neatly folded, satchel, sitting, with the same tear in its in the sleeve that he wears across on his arm. And from there is where we jump in.
Roll credits.
Okay.
Oh, is the animation not ready yet? Okay,
Oh,
that's
it
fine.
has to be our theme song.
There we go.
Melgrum, 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 Melgrum.
I don't
You
think
all have permission to leave.
Yeah.
I apologize.
Multi-kill. So, yeah, from here, we have Ronan currently looking at this bundle of clothes and satchel that are lying neatly folded in one of the corners of this hovel. What do you do?
I'm just kneeling and looking at the clothes, feeling them, just look at the satchel and try and look at the satchel if there's anything in it.
Satchel's empty.
I'm gonna go over to Ronan Marshall. Now, how long did you know Avril before she was taken from you? Is there any possibility that you were under some kind of spell designed to lure yourself here? Perhaps you were enchanted in some way. Did you find any like weird rocks or anything, and then think, "Oh, my wife is in the ocean," and then come directly here? Maybe this is how this thing finds food, or perhaps a lover. Sexy corn.
No.
Necrophilia, that uncontrollable urge to crack open a cold one.
Ooh. Okay, I
To
apologize.
To be fair, this creature has had the ability to form anything you love. So,
I mean, Ralph was asking a serious question. Yeah, I mean, we're making fun of him, but this was a serious question I'm asking him. So,
well, from a previous question that you brought up during the description of what happened last time, this thing lured you to you. You're not entirely sure this thing lured you at all. Because there is no smell coming from the creature. There was nothing like that kind of sweet aroma. In fact, if anything, the smell still lingers in the air.
Oh shit!
Are any of you good at following smells? I don't know how it works for you pink skins, but can we follow this?
Racism. That's racism, Lee.
Who are you calling a pink skin?
Sorry, green skins, pink skins.
I think they're coming from the clothes, or
Damn hardbacks.
No, the smell certainly doesn't come from the clothes. However, there is the lightly scented perfume of your lover from the clothes still lingering within the materials.
Larrikin gooseberries.
Yes, ran down all our leg. Sally, you're in 10 minutes.
Perhaps we should follow this and see if I get stronger somewhere else.
Aye, you do that, Ralph. Daphne, we got to go back
up.
How
did you hear me from up on that branch?
Yeah, if you want to
following the smells of the iron oak. I'm
Ralph,
going.
if you want to make an investigation check for just in case to see if you can find out where the smell is coming from.
Look at the rest of my group. Are any of them good at investigating? Because Ralph is not good at investigating.
I'm okay. I will follow my nose.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you help, and I will assist by letting the sweet lady embrace you in this. Okay.
I've got +3 in investigation.
Well, I mean, I can get one of you. Between the two of you. Oh, well, there you go. I love how the characters are saying this. Look, you, I had +4. It's like,
I'm better than you.
So with the help of Ron and Nyla, we'll say that you can roll investigation with advantage, and you get a D4 guidance, unless you're using the D8.
I'm using a D4. You can roll with advantage and a plus a D4.
Oh yeah, and for purposes of everyone watching as well, they have leveled up. The way we're playing, the way I'll be playing it is, as soon as they level up, they gain everything back as if they've had a long rest.
You guys,
really?
I rolled.
Yes.
Guys, I rolled 2 17s.
Beautiful.
And then I got a 4 on my dice, so I got
21.
And a D4 as well.
Got 25 because
25, okay.
plus my other thing.
Oh
I rolled a 4 on my D4.
She's over there.
So, as you are wondering about, the smell doesn't really kind of get any stronger or weaker. The thing is, it still lingers within the air. It's almost as if this is where the smell is coming from. It's the lair of this thing as opposed to the creature itself. Certainly not the creature that was dragging you here. It was the lair itself.
That's pretty smart.
So the lair could belong to something else.
It could. Actually, we'll go with 21. No,
I got 25.
Oh, you got 25. Sorry. Yeah. So 25 with the investigation. You're looking at the leaves. It's almost as if these leaves have been prepared now. Going through it, these are just normal iron oaks that are around, pretty much keeping this pit, as it is called now, from getting any wider or bigger. It's more the case of this has been prepared, so the creature may or may not have done this itself by. I don't want to set Sally off, so I'll not. It's a case of the secretions from the leaves are probably is what's giving you the scent. Yeah.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I was going to say she was prepping it by rubbing the leaves together with them sticky as aromas, but I wasn't going to say that because I didn't want to set Sally off.
Yes, you
So
did.
it's the plant. It's the plant that's done it, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Dig up some of these plants.
Guys, we may as well just go. It's the tree that's got the smell. There's nothing else here.
No. I think you should keep looking down there. We'll catch you after.
I'm not sure. I think I just heard Melgrim speak, but I'm not entirely sure.
He's half a mile away at this point. Yeah, you heard them shouting.
I heard
you
something.
guys. We're going
Yeah.
home.
Screw you guys. So,
What you
yeah,
guys want
At
to
that
do?
point, I'm putting all the clothes
I
out of
can't
the
leave. I think
satchel.
there's no reason to stay here. So I think
you're
we
putting
should
the clothes
just
in the
go.
satchel. You're taking the satchel.
Yeah, take the satchel
Of
with
course.
me.
Yep, no problem.
I have no reason to stay. I think we should move on and try and get back to land.
Yeah.
If I can, I'll take a cutting of this plant. But if I can't, then we can move on. I'm not really.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can I take some of the leaves?
You
Or
certainly
just a
can-
leaf?
You can take some of the leaves. Yeah, it's not a problem.
Take a few
Yeah.
cuttings. Just to, I
You've
mean,
now
just gonna
got-
show
you've-
it to a botanist.
You've got more. You've got the leaves. You don't have any of the kind of branches that's on again because this is still iron oak, and even though it's a thin branch, it's still quite hard to break,
Yeah.
snap, and so because it's still sapling basically. So
It's still very hard wood.
yeah, very hard wood.
Hey.
I mean, it's just one of those hardwoods you need to really force to kind of snap into. I mean, you need to be rough with the fucker. However, Aiton's
Some like
speaking
it that
family
way.
show.
Leave them alone.
Yeah. However,
You're judging.
eventually, how are you getting out?
Well, there's a rope. Can we just climb up
Oh,
the rope?
Oh, you think so?
Isn't
There
it
was a
just
rope.
that-
I remember tying a rope and just holding down.
Oh yeah, you remember tying the rope.
Yeah.
There's no rope there.
Is the rope down
What did
here,
you
or
do
is
to it,
Melvin taking the rope?
Melgrim?
Can I free
Melgrim,
climb?
have you taken the rope?
Yes, I have taken the rope.
Can I free climb? I would like to
Melgrim,
free
I'm going
climb.
to shout out and say, Melgrim, you're a ball bag. Give me the rope
mean,
then.
We should
That-
go free climb.
that-
It's not a
don't
tree, but
try
it's
to
just
sweet
fucking
talk.
tracks, It's dark.
Like I say, it's kind of the canopy with the kind of hole in the top where it gets wider within from where the trees are
Yeah,
now.
I'm gonna free climb.
Don't
Yeah,
you try to
certainly,
sweet
if
talk
anything,
me.
the monk's probably got the best ability, the best chance of getting
Right.
out here.
I have
So-
a
Do you
rope.
want me? Do you want me a roll for it?
Because I won't
Uh,
agree with Melgrim taking that. So can I?
Oh, if
find
you're
a
still
rope?
there and if you've still got rope, you can certainly pass rope down, Sally. So that's not a problem.
Okay.
I don't know if I've got rope.
Nope.
I'm trying to get an apology for Ronan kicking me and Gaz being a dick and Ralph being a dick.
How about
I
you
mean-
make an
Nyla,
apology
you
for
can
that
climb up the
rope
comment
and so can you,
because
The
Tajana.
apology is to leave us to die.
Like, I'm going to shout back up. How about an apology for that comment you made?
Malcolm,
What?
pass me the rope.
And you didn't say any nasty comments to me.
I don't have rope.
Crazy monk bullshit it is.
Okay,
Uh,
okay.
Acrobatics
Honest
are a
word,
fun-
it's
Oh.
Melgrim. I wholeheartedly
That one.
apologise to you for any
That's a nat one.
Yeah,
That's a nat.
yeah.
That's Rach. That's one face.
any insults I've thrown upon you.
You
So-
fall further in.
So,
Yeah.
throw us a rope or leave your companions down here to
I go
die.
underground somehow.
Yeah. So, after your investigation with all the leaves and stuff, you start to like try and wipe the oil off your robes. Jump, click, plop. You slip and boom, you land. You will take roll as a d4.
On that one.
You take 2
I know,
bludgeoning
right?
damage. Yeah. So from the awkward landing,
With our slow
Oh,
fall, she should be able to
mother,
take 0
okay.
damage anyway.
she didn't fall that far.
Melgrim,
It was
can I have
more
the
of an
rope
awkward
now,
landing as
please?
opposed to a
Oh
proper
yeah, you
landing.
can. And I'll put down the rope for
Thank
Nyla.
you. I just grab another rope.
Yes,
And I'll
Nyla,
literally pull
the
her
rope
back
comes
up.
Pull me
down and
up.
Nyla grabs it.
I'm just going to call out, Melgrim, buddy,
Elgrim,
come on.
Yes, you.
Give them the rope.
Put down the rope.
I'm gonna go
I'm
into
just gonna
mother
hold on to
mode.
it while he pulls me up.
Oh, yeah, so you're hanging on just as you.
I want to go into mother mode with Melgrim and just be like,
Pretty
Melgrim,
much.
this is ridiculous. You give them the rope, you leave it
I-
down there for the whole party to climb up.
All I'm asking for is an apology for Ronan striking me, Ralph constantly casting spells on me,
I'll
and
get my
Gaz
rope out when I
lying
get up
to
top.
me.
Did I cast
When
any
did
spells?
Gaz lie?
Gaz
Other than
Did
pretends.
Gaz?
say?
Is it guidance? you're
Gaz
using?
pretended as though he was a good boy who just needed help. I saw him resurrect a corpse.
Ian,
Oh,
how
yes,
far away
yes,
from me
good
is
point.
he? Specifically, how far away is he
We
from
can't
me?
hear you, Leon.
He is about 70 foot above you.
Oh, that's fine.
Hello?
Here we go.
Can you hear me?
I
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Hi there, buddy.
Gaz, yeah, you're being chastised by Melgrim for raising the dead.
Yeah, when I get to the top, I will throw my rope down.
Melgrim, we don't
Nyla
need
will
your
put her
rope.
rope down. That's fine.
Thanks,
I'll
Melgrim.
cut.
I'm
I will
sorry,
cut
I'm
Nyla's rope.
Well, that didn't work. I'm just gonna shout out, guys, you're gonna have to figure it out yourself.
I have
rope
already
being cut.
apologized. Rather than have this large discussion, Melgrim, I am truly sorry for any offense I may have caused. Please, please, please throw me down the rope.
I will hand down the rope for Ralph.
I mean, I don't know why I'm going around
Nobody
and
else.
I'm just trying to do all this crazy bullshit. Give the man a fucking apology. Up the fucking rope. There we go. Can we please leave the Arnold
Accept
Ocean?
my apology.
I do not. I am truly sorry for any offense I may have caused. I will not use necromancy unless I really have to, and it'll save your lives. And I'll sit down.
God, did you really actually cut the rope?
All I'm going to say right now is the words that come out your mouth don't have to be genuine.
This is true.
We have deception for a reason.
After this short
That's
short interlude where it takes about half an hour to convince Melgrim to let the rope down, you eventually all manage to get out the pit, and you can now make your way back into the canopy to try and find land, as which is the original. So,
Oh my god, are we actually out of the Iron Oak now?
no,
No.
not yet.
Not yet.
So
Well,
you
out
managed to
of
get.
the bit we've just come
Yeah.
through.
I'm going to.
So
I'm going
it
to
comes.
go to the bard and say, right, you give us direction and I'll help lead the way as usual, and we start walking.
So as this point, you don't really need to roll because again, this is now a well-travelled route for yourselves. You know where you're going. You eventually get back roundabout to where you were before you were going to start to climb up to the next section of the canopy. It maybe takes you about 2 hours, so you're talking what we would call
Yeah.
2 o'clock in the afternoon. And from there, it's a case of simply climbing up. So this gets a little bit harder at this point because there's this part of the canopy is this very, very smooth trunks as they start to come up into where the leaves and the kind of the top of the trees are, which holds pretty much your islands, your boats, anything else. So this is going to be one of these harder climbs. So unless you can come up with an idea of how to get up there,
How
we'll
wide the
just do
trunk?
separate rolls. They are
Right,
quite wide. You're talking, mates, these trunks, remember, are around about anywhere between 60, 70 to 120, 150
We
feet
can-
wide
We
circumference.
can tie ourselves together and
Jump.
no, Sally, he can't jump up.
Boing!
Well, I know.
Yeah,
Well, to be
Alex,
fair,
you're
Sally
right.
can.
I have
Bring the rope across and pulley each other up.
It's like I say. If you want, that's a good idea, Sally. If you want to make me a perception check, you can
Yeah.
certainly see if you can see any branches that are within reach for that kind of.
Look at me doing something.
if there's not in reach, I could use my bow and tie a rope out of my boat and shoot it up.
16.
16. Yeah. There is a couple of branches, quite large protrusion branches that you'll be able to maybe latch a rope on. You're maybe talking about 120, 150 feet up though.
Has anybody got a bow?
your man
Ranger
here.
has a bow.
The man who's been guiding
You
us.
also have a crazy
bring out
monk.
my new +1 Iron Note bow and say, no, I don't think anyone's got a bow.
Oh no, remember this isn't a
I've
+1
got
bow. This is a
this.
+2 longbow. It
Yeah,
counts as a
+2 long
+2
bow.
Oh,
But
yeah,
it's
can
an
we,
iron oak bow.
And
can
what they
we
do,
tie the rope onto an arrow and shoot it over?
that's exactly my idea. With
It's
the two different-
107. Oh, right, their branch isn't 170.
You can
See,
Or
certainly.
like a grappling hook.
Yeah, I know
What
you. I know
was-
you.
What was going to do is like,
Just roll as I just roll as an attack. There's not going to be damage to this. Just roll as an attack.
Whatever it
Ronan.
is that's got the.
Yeah, I didn't know I can't do guidance and attacks. Never mind.
I would ask, however. Yep. How long is
What
the
use
rope?
are you as a turtle?
How long's a piece of string?
50 feet.
Double it
was
because
about
that's the
50.
same as rope.
The rope is 50 feet. So
Yes, it
We've got
is.
2 of them.
150
We've
feet
got
up.
Melgrim's and we've got Nyla's.
fight-
So we've actually got
Oh.
100 feet of rope.
I've got rope as well. I should
Well,
have
that's
rope.
if Melgrim didn't cut my rope like he said he did. I don't know if that was a joke or not.
However, going back to what we were
'Cause if
saying,
it
you tie the
wasn't-
rope, you fire the bow, it goes up about 30 feet before the weight of the rope starts to take, and it just drops after 50.
Hmm.
That's
didn't
no
work.
fair.
So I'm
Okay,
going to.
that's
Physics is
it.
what it is. You're
I'm
going to
gonna
tie a
grab the
bow.
rope.
Yeah,
Hang on,
with
Now
an
allow me
arrow
to
through the-
cast magic. Because that's what physics matters in this
And
one.
I have,
Jim.
Oh, you're
a,
right.
another
It's
idea. what
true
to do.
though.
I have an idea actually. I do have an
Isn't
idea, and I've got an idea that might actually work. If you're willing to shoot another bow, because if we've got that rope, we can still try that again. Can I cast Featherfall on the arrow so that it wouldn't actually fall as heavily?
No, because then you'd be
It
making
would
the
still
arrow
fall.
too
Would
light.
fall.
You need to actually cast it on the rope.
Can we
Would-
I could cast that on the
I'm going
rope.
to take my,
But it
take
would
rope
still
back,
fall.
my rope
Fucking
back,
minute.
and I'm going to put my arrows. I'm going to use my arrows
Guys,
back to
we
climb.
can't all talk at the same time. It becomes
Yeah.
really hard for everybody.
Give me a minute there. You can talk amongst yourselves, but I'm going to have to...
I refuse.
You're fucking with my physics now.
But
Well,
Angela-
as a
Staying
there
with
a
the
thing you
physics of
can
his
do,
magic
like-
world.
Put some rope round the tree and shimmy up.
Ooh, yeah, like they're doing that.
Isn't
like
that a
they're
thing
doing
you
that
can
here.
do?
Mhm.
I didn't
Yeah,
was-
isn't
I
that
didn't
a
Take
was
a
thing?
long
right back.
time. Yeah.
Yes, but it's not us that's actually doing it. Like, I'm a monk, I can do that shit.
See, it doesn't. The spell doesn't actually turn around and say that you can't cast it before it falls. I mean, you can cast it on someone and then jump, so you
Falling,
don't have
yeah.
to be falling. Now, that's a good idea.
You're
Hmm.
not going to allow it, though, are you?
Really cool,
No,
that shit, man.
It's a cool. No, we always go with really cool. It's not a bad idea. It's now effectively a lighter arrow. Boom. It's still got the weight on it, but it would probably be better to cast it on the rope.
On the rope, yeah.
Right. Next off, this is 100, round about 150 feet up. You've only got 50 foot of rope on this arrow right now, which means you would have to.
Mm.
Oh well, you can. It says, oh no, actually, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to deny all that. It says a creature. It has to be a creature it casts upon.
Let's put an
Ah,
ant,
Oh,
on,
yeah.
that makes sense.
Nice.
an ant on the rope, and then you can cast it.
Jesus Christ! And the eye was
was
gonna
worth
hold
thinking
the
about.
rope.
Okay,
Yeah, I'll
Jack.
just
Like,
I'll just
oh.
attach myself to both.
Or you could ask the crazy monk to scoot up.
But
with-
we
Yeah,
with
would
I'm
you.
try
doing the
to
whole.
make it
I'm gonna do a
interesting.
shimmy thing.
Nah.
You're splitting
That's a
hairs. Is
terrible
what you're
idea.
doing.
Or we could tie all
I'm
the
doing
ropes
that.
together, wrap it round the tree, and just do that kind of walk-up thing that people used to do to
That's,
climb
that's what I'm
trees.
saying.
Literally what
Not bad.
Rachel's been
Yeah.
saying for the last
Did
5
Did she
minutes.
not say
yes.
monk stuff?
Nobody's listening to
I'd-
me, Lee.
I like that.
I didn't
idea.
hear you, but everybody was talking at once.
I like the idea,
It's
Melvin.
okay. I've only
Let's go
said
with
it a
that.
few times.
I like
Yeah,
Melvin's
she's
idea.
only been shouting at everybody, and I've been turning and saying, "Or you have the crazy monk shit." Okay, but anyway, so
Wind
it's not
up
my
like
idea.
Liam.
Yeah, great idea, Melgrim.
Good idea, Melgrim.
This, oh my god.
I
I
don't know,
promise we're
I'm
not
sorry,
misogynists.
Rachel. I'm sorry. Don't hurt me.
We're not misogynists. We were
No,
all
Rachel's
listening
like
to
it.
Rachel.
Shut
I'm
up.
sorry. I'm sorry.
Right, roll, Rach. It's your idea.
Yeah.
Roll me a
Both
D10 and a
you stay
D4.
down here. Just get all fucking
D10
left down
and
here
a what?
forever, you bastards.
Yeah, roll me one D10 and one D4.
Okie
Oh,
dokie.
his mirror did the weird thing again. I hate it
Yeah,
when he
I
walks
thought
away.
so.
7.
Uh huh. Is that in total?
Yeah, total 7.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay. yeah, you. Thankfully, this tree happens to be 70 feet in circumference.
Dirty.
Yeah, I was saying, roll these a d10 and a d4, and we'll see how
Alright.
wide in circumference this is, just to see how much rope you would need, basically. So 70 feet wide, give or take how many folk are there. Say another 10, 12 feet you would need. So you would probably need about 82, 84 feet of rope to tie round yous, and then so you can.
What if I'd
up.
rolled a 2 though?
Oh, then it'd been about. Well, what did you roll in the d4?
Just a 2.
A 2.
And then I
if
rolled
you
a
rolled
5.
2, if you rolled a 2 and a 5, I so 70 feet. Yeah, so it's 10 foot a number. So you got 7, so it's 70 basically. Times it 10.
Yeah.
Times it by 10. That's where your circumference is.
Do you remember yesterday?
So if you'd rolled
when
lower, it
Mary-
would have been thinner.
Remember yesterday when Mary
I don't want to
overtook
talk
the whole
about this, Lee.
mutant-
I don't want to
Right,
talk about
that
this.
was
right?
way less
Right.
exciting than us
No,
talking
we're not
about
talking about
Until I
mutants.
follow
We're
up.
not talking about mutants or D&D. We'll
Yes.
talk about it another thing, but not
That's just not
today.
Different
fair.
game.
It's a different game.
Separation.
It's unfairly. There's
saying,
disadvantage
like,
for the rest of the game. Disadvantage. In fact,
No.
no.
Oh.
Keep your normal rolls. No more guidance. This whole session.
Ah,
That's
oh,
even worse.
I'll-
that's
Look what
punishment.
you did.
So,
Please, let's argue about math some more.
I'm not arguing about math. I'm just trying to know how the fuck did you work it out. It says it was easy. I just got whatever number you rolled and times it by 10. God damn it. So, however, do you have enough rope to tie together and climb up this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Right here.
Right. So, boom. You tie up enough rope. I want each and every one of you to make me an athletics check.
Now,
I'm
before
not
you
good at
do
that.
this, before you all go up the tree, right? Who has shitty athletics?
I got +5.
I-
with it.
Can I use
got
that
Alice has started
acrobatics?
climbing. Melgrim has started climbing.
I already
Right.
pushed the button. I'm sorry.
Can I,
Right,
Regret
guys, do you have shitty athletics?
Yes.
I got 5.
Mine is good athletics, but I rolled poorly. And Melgrim is not asking you for help.
That's fine. No,
I rolled.
I would have helped you. I have got.
You can still help me. I rolled it.
Right, Gaz is the only one that stayed behind, so Gaz will receive the help. DM question: if I cast Bill's strength, it does say strength checks. Would that include athletics?
Yes, because athletics is a strength skill.
Just
so it
thought
would
I'd
go-
confirm
Oh
that.
shit,
whatever it
Sally, you
goes
didn't
up
need
to,
that
yeah.
help, mate.
I will cast Bill's strength on myself and on Gaz
thank
Right.
you.
as a level 3 spell,
Right,
which I will probably
20.
need because I
Yep,
have got
so
crap.
cast it
Uh,
so I can see on the dice roller, and I'll see what exactly what it says.
Gaz and Ralph are just like pumping iron, just like, whoo.
It's so no,
We're
it's,
just
it's,
sla- We're
Sly,
just
it's the
slapping
wrong
each
game.
other.
Wrong game, Sly.
I rolled a 5, by the way, because athletics
You really
is not
want it.
my
Oh, no,
thing.
it's Tuesday, they won't be open.
So
Hold on a second. I forgot what I was doing now.
full strength.
That's
Sing
not-
a spell.
What does
To
Bill
be
Strength
hissy
do?
fit about.
There's the
Gives you strength of a bull.
Oh, that's not the one I want. That's the bear one.
That's
Uh,
enhanced ability.
Yeah, that's not bear strength. That's what I was trying to do. It doesn't actually give me the option for it.
No, I get you. That's okay.
It does say it just says bull strength. The target has advantage on strength checks on his or her carrying capacity.
Oh right.
buttons.
Well, in that case, it would just be strength checks. It doesn't do anything for your skilling at that
that's why
point.
that's why I asked
Yeah.
the question.
Sorry.
Yeah, 'cause I won't bother.
Yes, I misheard you. That was okay.
Okay.
Right. So
cool,
I will, you can take that. You can take that spell back. That's not a problem
Okay.
because you would know
Can
that.
I use acrobatics? Can I cartwheel up instead?
No, because you're more likely to cartwheel yourself out of the ropes. So,
I'm sure
however,
you're seriously not giving me guidance. So yeah, I've got 10.
no, you can get guidance. You're fine. I was doing a bit, obviously,
Yeah.
because you were
14.
14. Right, guys, if you could roll an athletics check for me as well.
Okay. Yeah, it's a 6.
Right.
I'll try
is-
and
Wheel.
add a yeah.
Are you sure you want to do it for this? Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to say, right. Yeah, it is long going. You start to climb. You're an hour in. You're 40 feet up. It's not far. If anything, Daphne is the one that's managing to pull you to make up that slack to get you to 40 feet.
Daphne's
you-
bored waiting on us.
Yes, you have 110 feet to go, and it's taking you an hour.
Oh my
So,
God. Can we stop off on branches on the way up?
No, there is no. It's completely. I wouldn't say so smooth.
California
but there's no
redwood kind of
branches.
stuff, yeah.
Yeah, this is basically like California redwood. There's branches closer to the top. There's nothing. You can rest. It's not a problem. The rope is there, and you can take a rest, and then start climbing again. But like I say, give us another roll if you're again another athletics check, guys, to see how.
Come on, don't fuck me over. Oh, 18.
18. Okay, 15.
Oh, 50.
The dice are not in my favour. This is like one of my strongest skills. as well.
Oh!
Nat 20.
Nat
That
one.
balances
We've
it.
got a nat one.
Nat one, nat
Oh.
20.
Oh my god.
Right.
These
Yeah.
rolls are
Again.
freaking mental.
Hard going. Again, you take a couple of minutes rest. You go again. It's another hour. You're up 80 feet. Just as you start to go and rest, and says, "Right, we'll take another rest because the sweat's pissing off you." Gaz goes, "Right, okay." It starts to lean back and slips out the rope. Just then, because you got
Featherfall,
a nat
Janice.
20,
Who's got
Janice,
Featherfall?
because
Use
you got a nat 20, Janice, you're quick. You'll probably be quicker to react at this point. I don't know what to roll. I don't know what to get you roll for this to see. You know what? Just make
Yeah,
a
he's
straight
40 feet, he's
dexterity.
80 feet up. It is
Yeah.
straight down.
Dexterity.
So it is.
Straight dexterity check to see if you can grab onto him before he falls completely out. Only because the nat 20's there. Straight dexterity.
Come on, come on, come on,
Come
come on.
Come on.
Come on.
Love it, guys.
Oh,
Nine.
no.
I
We're
gave you-
9.
I gave you a DC of 10, mate.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yes.
Gaz.
I mean,
Gaz
you
starts
actually
to
could
fall.
cast Featherfall.
Yeah.
You do have
Hi,
that.
Leon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you do
yeah.
have
Featherfall.
Featherfall.
Yeah, cast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Cast
casting
Featherfall.
Featherfall.
You
I
could
asked
surely
you
just
already.
pull him up.
He's still no, he's not tied to the rope. He's now fallen out because the rope's wrapped round. If you know what I mean.
Did we
So
not
it's
tie
across
ourselves to
your
each
back.
other?
No,
Oh my
well,
God.
that would take
You're
that would
so
take more
stupid.
rope. That would take more rope.
Yeah, we don't
would
have enough
I would
rope.
have tied myself to Gaz because it'd be funny
So
if I
you
fell
tie
on top
rope
of him.
round yourselves, then you tie rope round the tree, and then yourselves again.
Yeah, we've got infinity rope. Of
Wow.
course we do.
Anyway,
Okay, fair enough.
Just
I
tell
accept
me,
that.
What are you,
Yeah.
a spider? It
So
just
Janet,
comes out your
so-
ass.
That's the
Janice-
Damn
Yeah.
it, you found out my identity.
Yeah. so Janice throws out the feather fall. You fall gracefully to the floor with a little bump on your ass. You're now 80 feet. Now 80 feet up above.
Can I
You're
do
on the floor.
anything? Can I like dig my fingernails into the oak?
Oh, when you I'll tell you what. Make an athletics check again. See to stop you from
yeah.
falling. See if you can get a grip.
Okay.
Which I
How would
assume.
you be able to
and
get
I- and I
your
warn you,
fingernails
people,
in if you
You
can't?
need
Can
to
I-
start getting a grip.
Can I cast something? Can I cast
Yeah.
something in midair?
What are you wanting to cast?
I wanted to cast the only thing that can really help me.
Swear to
Well,
God,
there's one thing that can help me
see if
and
you start
destroy
saying, I'm going to
everybody
cast
else's
Spider
houses.
Climb, I'm going to hurt him.
There's
Ah.
fun. There's summon undead. where,
How's that gonna?
if I manage to cast a ghost, it can like fly and catch me maybe.
Nim will come and save you. Don't worry.
No.
No, yeah.
No.
Tree
I'll
dead
do
or
it.
alive?
That's crazy, Leon.
Yeah, but is the tree dead or
That's all
alive?
I
Would
can
somebody
say.
able to
That's a
good
tap
idea,
it on
but
the
no.
tree to then
Yeah,
pick you
yeah.
up?
You don't know that you don't know if there's a corpse kicking about or anything. There might be spirits here, but you're not even
It's
sure
just
a ghost will be
just-
able to hold you.
Ghosts not really known for their catching ability.
Yeah. Here we go. Oh shit.
Well, yeah, I'm a ghost. That's right.
Oh yeah, ghost. So
If-
give us an
I
athletics
s-
check if you want to try and grab onto the tree. And...
I like Murray's suggestion. If I summon enough undead, but like underneath me, it'll just like
Bum, bum, bum.
pile up.
the World War Z thing. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'm
Right.
gonna try athletics to try and save myself.
Give us a goddamn
Alright.
athletics
Really
check.
nervous.
Right.
calling
That's
it.
11.
perfect. You grab on and you're hugging the tree as much as you can. You get your arms wide, your legs wide, just enough to try and slow your descent. You get about 30 feet down and then you stop. And you're not even sure you can do any more climbing after that. Because you're now hugging the tree.
Do I take any damage like from?
No,
my
you're fine.
fingernails?
Featherfall is fine. You take no damage from the scrape, if anything. Again, because of the featherfall, you're just oh god, and you're feared to move or look down or up, even just with your head, in case you do lose grip. It is on the cusp because I'm giving you a DC of 10 at this point because
We're not going to be able to get down.
How far
because-
away?
Climbing a tree, guys.
How far away from us is he?
I guess
30
I'll
feet
just
down.
stay here forever
I thought
then.
you said 35.
Unlucky.
Yeah. Belgium keeps climbing.
There's nothing we
Um,
can do because if we climb back down, there's a high chance we'll slip and fall.
Now, did you say you
There's
had
something
more
that we
rope?
might be able to do, but it
No, we
depends
don't.
on TM's rolling. I have a spell that could potentially assist. I have
Right.
Unseen Servant,
Mm.
which is
Ooh.
considered
I
invisible, mindless,
will
shapeless,
point out I
so-
know
This-
the rule of this thing and
Yeah,
cannot lift more
Mhm.
than a couple of
£5
pounds.
or something. It's
Ah.
not.
I think it's
so-
£5.
So unless
yeah.
guys is super
Oh, so-
light,
Right, it's fine.
how's
Okay,
the
fair enough.
diet been
That's why I
going?
was just
guys?
asking because I know it can it has a strength of 2, but that's literally
Yeah.
all I really know
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it.
That's
yeah, it wouldn't-
effectively, that's like a
Yeah,
baby.
£5. Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
have Misty
I think-
Step. Can I use Misty Step to travel back down and pull him up?
How are
Can
you going to
Misty
get back
Step
up?
with somebody?
You sure?
You could Misty Step down to
Yeah,
get
you
him,
might
but
be able
then
to.
you'd
So
have
So
to
you
get back up.
can you cast Misty Step on someone else?
No,
Thunderstep.
it's
But
yourself.
like
even if I could
teleport.
get my rope down to him,
Do not cast Thunderstep.
No, it's not a
Why-
bad. That's not a bad idea.
Thunderclap.
Misty Step.
Can
I will say for this, yes, you can Misty Step with someone, right? It's not a
Rule
bad
of
idea.
cool. Rule of cool.
He's 30 feet down. You just drop yourself down,
yeah.
grab
and then
him. As soon as
Misty
you
Step
grab him,
up.
you're back up.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea. I'll
That's
give
a
you
good
that.
call.
Can she be
That's what I'm gonna
carrying
do.
in like a little baby Bjorn?
Oh yeah.
He's also snuggled
Considering
in.
considering Daphne's strength compared to Gaz's strength, I accept no other substitute. That is how this is happening and going down. So, you know what's really cool? I'll just say,
Yes, I
man,
will
that
cool.
I'm not gonna make you roll for grabbing on and doing it exactly on when you do it because you know the spell. You know you've done it enough times.
Gas will
Right?
die.
So, all of a sudden, just as you're
What'd
talking
you
about
say,
how to get
baby?
back up, Daphne just goes off for fucking just pulls
Yeah.
herself out the rope. So a little bit more slack comes off, and you almost fall back. Phew, she falls straight down, grabs onto him, and just straight back up into position, holding Gaz.
Still
Like,
snuggled
come on,
in.
darling.
Yeah. It's like hold
Yeah,
it, you're
I will
like
hold
nursing
it.
a baby. There we go, son.
So
Gaz
they have
is
got you.
6'7", just so we're all aware
Yeah.
of that.
So, you're now back in. You've still got a wee bit. The rope isn't as taut anymore because Gaz isn't in. So unless you want to pop Gaz back in and start climbing, or if you want
No,
to
I don't
climb, you're
trust
going to
him
get.
now. He has
I'm
to
not
stay
gonna
with me.
let. I'm not
Right.
gonna let go of Daphne.
I will
I'm
give you
just gonna-
disadvantage, Daphne, because you're now carrying Gaz on top of trying to get help. The
Can I
group
put
get
him
up
on
this.
my back and tie him on with the rope?
You certainly can. However, you would still get disadvantage. This is
I
a heavy
like a
lift.
baby
So,
carrier.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
however, you
Okay.
would be losing one more, obviously, die roll to get
I'm
you.
gonna put my talisman on Daphne so that she has like the D4 to add to it if she wants.
The talisman. Do you need to?
I can give
should
it to other
that-
people. No, I
can.
don't
All right. Okay.
think. I think I just give
Give it a
like,
name, but I don't think she used the ability.
Yeah, but that was
Just
story
give it to me
appropriate.
to give to him.
Yeah,
to
that was more
add to him
for
to
again
give back.
story appropriate for that reason.
Yeah.
I'll say you can't. Just in particular, I'll say you
It-
can't do it at this point.
it doesn't mention having to attune to it.
Yeah. No, but we'll say you can't because it's effectively a spell focus anyway as well. Your talisman.
Okay. I can give it to other people. Like
Yeah.
it does mention.
Yeah. Well, but you need it for casting spells, so to speak. So I'd say that you probably need to do that. It was story appropriate for when Nim had it. However, it's not really story appropriate. It's just a case of I want to help. So, however, you do
Appreciate
have
the
someone who
offer.
casts guidance.
I'm not
Banned
using
from
on
it.
you. No, I'm using it on myself. Good luck,
You're 8
Phil.
foot
You're
up.
real strong.
You're
Also,
8
you
foot
got
up.
wings.
Yep. You're ready
You know
for
what,
You've got
just
76
fly.
to go.
Is this
It's
another
coming up in
flip?
dark.
Let's
You've got
go.
another athletics roll to make. Gaz, if you're not climbing, don't need to make one. Sally, you will have to do this with disadvantage.
Okay, how do I do that?
You'll
then?
be fine. Just roll twice.
Just roll twice.
I got a 9.
22.
Oh no, Ralph is gonna die.
Jesus. 22 and a 21. What?
What
Considering-
disadvantage are you on about?
Oh my god, nice.
I'm just like,
Guys,
yes.
I won. And I just got
Oh
that one.
no, David,
Oh,
that's
no.
bad.
So,
I can't carry both of you. Fuck
I
off.
also rolled a 7. Does that just mean I don't get very far? Is that all that means?
I rolled a
Well,
9.
to be fair,
so-
no, it's just again, it's on rule of average. Ralph, you're fine. You're not as bad as Sir Janice Grande.
Sir
You're
Janice
struggling,
fucked.
but the pace is picking up, and you're just struggling with it, Ralph. You're trying to keep
I
up.
weigh
It's a bit-
400 pounds and I'm not very strong.
Exactly. Everyone else is starting to get there. Yeah. So Janice,
Are they all getting there?
as funny as this is, right? You're fit. You pick up the pace. You now cover 60 feet, so you're about 10 feet off. Janice
You
sees
fall now.
Janice
You
sees the
kidding
branch.
me?
He
Janice sees
got
the
on that
branch
one,
and
he has
goes,
to fall.
"We're there. We're 10," and he just goes for it. Oh no! And misses it.
Melroom, catch him. He's your friend.
Dex saving throw. Just give us a dex saving throw to see if you stay in within the ropes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
he
okay.
got on that one, so
Dice, don't fail me now. Uh-oh.
go on.
See, before
So-
you
oh,
do...
yeah.
15.
That's
Yeah.
fair enough.
I was dexterity, but I'll get you off of that. Okay. Yeah, you're fine. Boom. You still, whoa, fuck. You kind of fall back and then you grab onto the rope. Manage to put yourself back in. You go, fuck, I was close. But you're 10 feet. It is now coming up on early evening. It starts to get darker. I'm not going to make you roll for the extra 10 feet. There's 10 feet there. You did a really good roll there. You're back up. You're now on the last canopy before you reach the sky. So,
But we're not going back down. Are you listening to me? We're not going back down.
I think
Right,
I see
Anybody
something
goes down, you
shiny
get
over
left
there.
I think I
behind.
forgot something.
I left
So-
my wallet down there. Can we go back? and
You
get it?
fucking
What?
stay
What?
there.
Left my
What's
wallet.
that, Lady of the Lake? You want Ralph to come back down?
how many turtle eggs are down there?
I know the name
That's
of the
creepy
place. that has
that you can
Yeah.
do that so well.
I had plenty of practice.
Oh, all I'm telling you is be grateful Melgrim does not have Minor Illusion. And I just realised I've got the wrong name on this.
Don't care.
Well, that-
Everyone's standing for Melgrim. Anyway, why? Why are you standing for Melgrim? God damn it. Peaches,
Are we
see
not-
if you're still,
Melgrim
see if you're
gave me
still
the
on this,
ropes,
Peaches.
so I like
Tell
them.
me why. I don't like Mondays. Oh, I love Mondays now. Mutant Monday madness kind of go wrong. Anyhow, you're now
can't not
on the
like
top
Mondays.
of the canopy. This is where I would say you would be taking your rests and all that. We'll go through that. However, I cannot overlook the rules of the Night Watchman. Who's taking first watch?
see,
Is
as
there any
I
acting
get-
you want to
see,
do in between? You
As
can
I
do
get
it.
up last, I will like kind of struggle and say, "Well, you make yourself comfortable. I will take first wash." However,
Is anyone...
yeah, guys, that's absolutely fine. I
I've got
did
lots of
see.
Nope, by me.
He's like filming. However, I did see that Nala also raised her hand. Would you rather go first?
I'll take anyone, don't worry.
Wake me second then.
I'll just
Ralph, and still falls over.
Yeah.
So it will be Nyla and Gaz, as everyone else
Yeah,
takes
Dream Team.
sleep. Yes, if you want to take your
Yay!
perception checks separately, let me know, and we'll go from there. I will bring up the
19.
19. Excellent. I will bring up this. Where is it? Shit, where have I lost it? Nope, there it is. Okay. And what did you get, Gaz, for your perception check?
103.
Are we? Can we not do it together? Or-
No, you have to do it separately.
Funnier.
It is.
Jesus, I've been rolling terrible
Oh,
tonight. one. Yeah.
You spent the entire watch. You spent the entire watch trying to see what's inside Gaz's Ralph's shell.
Yeah.
You hear a lot of weird sounds from in there. It's like he's going downstairs at one point.
Hello.
Like, that can't be right.
Opens the door, puts the fire on, a lot of smoke.
I love it.
The hell?
I think I hear music in there.
Yeah. You hear a wee
Bongo
toot.
drums.
Yep. So yeah, as you're going through your watches, if there's anything you want to RP at this point, you certainly can. Failing that, we'll go on to what may or may not happen in your watch.
I'll take out like some of like the bones that I picked up from the pit kind of thing, and I'll show Nyla, hey, this is a Glippy.
Oh,
And it's just a
Yeah,
bunch of bones.
generous.
Go ahead.
took me a second.
Look at my new what they're called.
Bracers.
Great, thanks guys. Look at my new braces. So cool.
Oh man, those look so cool. What do they do?
I'm just gonna punch something. Not a tree. No wait, there's nothing else
Just
to
me-
punch.
just
is there?
Not a lot of the trees.
That's
I swear to God, if it's a bard,
Over to Sir
What's that
Janice.
do?
it's a bard punch.
You just punch the Janice again. Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna punch the Janice. Nyla actually goes up
Fuck
to him
you.
and goes, "Watch this." Punches the
Or you
Janice.
could have guys throw something at you and you just knock them away.
Yeah.
No,
No,
but
I'm
let's
gonna
punch
punch
Sir
the
Janice.
Janice
Your
because,
choice.
yeah.
Nothing. Punching has nothing to do with defense. Let's just punch Sir Janice.
Hey,
You should be trying to punch me, but you know,
I'll
never
get
mind.
Yeah.
I'll get this.
Yeah,
I've
throw
got
something at me.
I've got a
Yeah.
steel kettle. I'm just gonna like throw it at you. Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna throw it at her.
Do I have to roll to attack?
Roll
Yes,
roll an attack with proficiency. Just roll a d20 and add your
You're
proficiency.
proficient in throwing kettles.
I was
Not,
going to say
not
on,
the dial, I'm talking
on the
about
kettle. On the kettle, it just
Yeah.
says Melgrim's favourite kettle.
15.
No, Gaz is doing it. He's throwing
right,
this at
okay.
you. I want to see if he hits your AC.
Natural 20.
Oh man, that would
Only
be
one of those
perfect.
Yeah, if you get a nat 20.
Okay, so I add my proficiency bonus
Yep.
is 3 plus 3, so it'll be a d20 plus 3. 13.
That's okay. Yeah, you throw it and it's just you just bang, just bring up your left hand and it knocks the kettle off.
Hits the
Yeah.
Janice.
Full of hot water.
I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding.
I wake
all
up
the
screaming,
acid that you
monkeys,
found."
monkeys everywhere.
We have a rivalry going.
You've now got a rivalry for sure.
I
Yeah,
love it.
that's what it does. Yeah, for some reason you see as she moves her arms up to block it, you see it just kind of her arms kind of blur with the bracers start to kind of just give off a
Wow.
faint glow and then blur and just boom, it's just as if her arms are moving quicker than they should.
I'll run over to her. Whoa, that was like really fast. It was like.
I'll teach you, watch.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna give him some monk lessons.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Why
Oh,
not?
oh.
Yeah.
Is Gaz going to multi-class? I love it.
I was going to say
Yes!
listen, that makes total sense. You got a roll of 1 on a perception roll. We'll say that we'll go off of that natural 1 for yourself as well, Nyla, as you're just showing him some basic stuff. Now, because of this, it's about 4 hours. I'll give you see the next level up if you want to take your level up in monk. Only for 1 level though. You are very welcome to. Otherwise, it would need to be warlock.
This one 6 or in 7?
In 7.
I'll definitely.
So
think
that's up
about
to
it.
you. Yeah. Let's say so. You've got the option, and if as long as Nyla keeps showing you some stuff on your watches, by all means. However,
A
something
teacher?
happens. You don't know
You're
Oh
what,
right.
dear.
Master
and it's
Nyla.
now the second watch, as you say, if you're doing RP. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
And
Master
you twist
Nyla,
your hand
thank you.
like this.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where did you learn it from?
Well, his name was
Bob the Ninja.
It was
Can't
your father.
remember.
Bob the Ninja. Can
was your
he kill
father.
it?
Yeah, it was obviously my dad, but I can't remember my dad's name. It's been a while since I've seen him.
Well,
She
you haven't
tells
got
you
back
her
to
dad's name.
dad's name.
I always just called him Dad.
exactly.
My dad has
Grandmaster
many
Dad.
names.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah. My dad has many names. I'm just not sure which one's the original.
That's
That makes
fair.
more sense.
My best friend has loads of names, so I totally get it.
I've had a few names. This one's just took the longest.
I have two. I have
Night.
Gaz. No, okay.
I am done. So, Ralph taking the second watch, as you said you would be woken up. Is anyone taking watch with Ralph?
I'm going to go and kick Sir Janice the Grande and say, "Get up, Sir Janice. It's your turn to keep watch."
Whatever. Right, fine, okay.
Is that a kettle?
Why do you have a kettle-shaped imprint on your face? That was not there earlier. I joke. You look fine. And more handsome than normal.
I don't even process the kettle at this point in time.
Yeah,
I'm just
that's fine.
I feel so groggy. I don't feel like I slept well.
Yeah, you seem to just suck up those punches. It was quite a sight to behold.
Please make me a perception check. Please make a perception check, please.
I will make a perception check.
And if you want to do the RP after it, yes, and then we'll get to what happens.
16.
Okay.
20.
Yeah, so unless there's anything you want to talk about, we can go straight on to the...
I was going to ask you, I actually have a question for Janice. So, Janice, may I ask, when we were down in that pit fighting that charming monster, what was it that you smelled? Did you say you lost a lady love as well? Ralph is having a hard time remembering if you have told us about this before.
It's complicated. That's all I really want to say, to be honest.
Nah, you always more than that. We've pulled your ass out to fire several times.
I don't know if you've noticed. I don't know if you've noticed. I'm all right as a bard. I'm not the best in the world, but I'm going to be. Because the woman I love is a very important woman, and I need to be worthy of that. There's not much more I can say than that.
So this, the reason you've gone on this adventure is that you are trying to make something of yourself.
Some people need to have the best. So if I'm going to have her, I have to be the best.
Can I ask, did she reciprocate? Did she reciprocate your love, or was this a one-sided thing? Reciprocate.
She's what was that word, Ralph?
Some words are quite hard to say through this accent. So, was the love that you had reciprocated? Nope, it doesn't work. Reciprocated for her. There we go. It sounds better on Aquin.
I'll take your word for that. My love is she's a very intense woman. She's very strong in her opinions, and if something isn't quite what she wants, she makes no secret of being unapproving. But when you are on her good side, she's the best. Honestly, I don't know how else to describe her. She's my flower. She's the reason I sing the songs I sing. She's why I'm out here. And if I want to be able to show her the world that she's a part of and to be part of that world, I need to be the greatest bard in the world. I need to be a legend. I need to be more than just Jane.
You avoided that question I asked very well there, but I guess you don't want to answer. Okay, one last thing, and then we'll continue our view. Did she send you on this quest? Or did she send you on this adventure? Or did you say you will go out and make something of yourself and return to her, a rich man or a famous man or the greatest bard in the world?
You ask a lot of me right now, Ralph, and no disrespect, I value your friendship greatly. I mean, the only person I think is more helpful within this group is probably Melgrim at this point in time. But my business is mine, and I ask you to respect that.
See, again, you updated the question by bringing up Melgrim, thinking that would make me angry. I actually quite like Melgrim. I think we have like a hate thing going on, but I enjoy it.
Honestly, I'll be writing sagas of you for years to come. Honestly. All I wish to say at this point is, when it comes to this group, I'm here to help, and I have not forgotten how much you've saved me. And I will keep my promise that I made to you. When it comes to that boat, I will help you get on, and I will help you find what you're looking for. That's all I have to say for now.
I accept that, and I will do my best to make you what you wish to be, and I hope it wins her love. However, if you need that to win her love, I don't know if it's worth having. And then I'll sit down and look the other way.
Yeah, as you're doing your perception checks, we'll interrupt there because we just got a new viewer in who first time commented, Captain Jameson. Hi, Captain, who's just subscribed to us as well.
Ooh.
Hey, do the subscriber dance!
Should we get a better subscriber dance because it's
No!
It's the best subscriber dance ever, and it's never changing. Hi, welcome to the show.
Reference to a stream that nobody watched.
Yep.
That's what makes it great.
Not everyone here understands the reference either, which is what I find even funnier.
Yeah. So, Captain Jameson, welcome to the show. I'm Working Class Hero. I was speaking to you there as I seen you come in. Hi. Hopefully you can stay around and watch a wee bit more of the show. I always appreciate it. And again, thanks for the subscribe. You didn't really need to, but hey, every little helps, as they say nowadays especially. Thank you very much for the time. But back to the perception checks. As you start to talk through the night and you're starting to go through, you start to see dawn breaking just above you, slightly further above the canopy, as you say. Nothing you really notice, but you feel that something's watching you.
Would it be hard
We're
for
going to
us
end
to
up
get
back on the floor again.
No. We are going through there. If it's the last thing.
We know what way we're going.
We're not coming back down here. I agree.
Never again.
Gaz will kill whatever he has to get up there. Nothing's getting in his way.
Nothing's stopping him now.
I'm using Misty Foot. That's it. We all tread through Misty Foot and get up that top.
I'm going to resume my position on the back of Daphne, if that's okay.
Just in her arms as she carries you. It's like that She-Hulk episode. Yeah, come on then.
We can build this dream together.
We're
they
going to get back to that.
demonetized. However, it feels like someone's someone or something is watching you, but you can't really tell.
Cool. I will go and give Daphne a gentle shake awake, and then I'll go over and volley Melgrim in the side. Melgrim, something's watching us. If it tries to kill us. Yeah, whatever. If something tries to kill us, wake me first. I'll make sure we don't die. And then just...
Oh, wow.
Before we go to sleep, actually, I do just want to welcome and just go, listen, before I'm wrapping up, I want to ask you, when you walked away with the rope, you wouldn't have left us, would you? You wouldn't have actually.
Good night, Sir Janice.
Melgrim.
You would have
To be
told me
fair,
that.
for Janice at this point, it's only been like, what, a couple days I've known him at most at this point, so...
No, it's about a week or so now, yeah.
We've only known each other a short time. How did we meet?
Well, to be fair, we met with you saving my life.
Do you think I'd actually leave you? All I wanted today was get them to apologise to me for their very ill treatment of me. I know I don't seem it, but I do have feelings.
Oh.
I'm gonna
What
look
do
at
I
Mel-
give him
I'm
a
just gonna
hug
look
with my
Melgrim.
feathers.
I'm just gonna look Melgrim dead in the eye, put my arm like brotherly on his shoulder, and just say to him in Orcish, "You are so full of shit."
You hear in between snores from Shell, inside check.
Yes.
Yeah, so
You
as
dare
you...
take notes of that. Take that off right
I'm
now.
just
I am
saying,
not going
it's
back
not a
down
bad
to the
use of
bottom.
channel points if that's what they want to do. However,
No.
yeah, like I say, so Ralph and Sir Janice de Grande will go back to sleep as Daphne and Melgrim wake for the shift. If you want to make me a perception check each, and we'll go for there.
Oh, no. Rolled an 8. Oh, God.
14.
Oh yes, excellent.
Oh,
Daphne, do you want to roll me a d8?
Oh no.
really? 2. Oh, no.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just checking through my notes.
I don't like it when you take notes. That normally means something bad.
Quite nice. That's actually quite nice. That's okay. Roll me
It means
another
shit's
d.
getting interesting. That's what
Roll
it
me a
means.
d4 now, Daphne.
I swear to God, if we go back down there,
We'll
Riot.
kill all of you.
2.
Yeah, that's fine. Right. Okay. Yeah. So if you are wanting to do anything during your shift while you're watching, by all means, you can RP if you want to ask questions of each other and all this jazz.
Melgrim's just sitting having a drink.
I'm going to come up to you and be like, Melgrim, who hurt you? Why are you the way that you are? We've got a good group of people here. We can't all get along all of the time, and you can't agree with everybody's actions, but you can agree that we've all got each other's backs.
Am I supposed to keep quiet when my friends are doing things I disapprove of?
Are they personally hurting you?
Yes.
No, they are not. They are saving you. They are saving me. They are saving one another. So what is your boggle?
Really, because during that fight, I see most of you fighting amongst yourselves.
That wasn't them. That was the stuff that was influencing them.
He was able to resist it. Maybe if they had a little better willpower, maybe they would resist too.
Yes, but unfortunately, trauma doesn't necessarily allow willpower to succeed.
I'd punch trauma in the face.
Maybe you can teach the others how to punch trauma in the face, but until we're in a place where we can actually do that, you need to accept them for who they are.
Well, the best way to gain willpower is by disciplines and beatings. I'll start with Ralph.
You hurt him, I will hurt you.
That's not very nice.
Stop beating up the people that help you.
I help them, but did they ever show me any thanks? No, they just kicked me in the side, give me insults, try and cast spells on me even though I asked them not to.
Just as you say that, Ralph, Melgrim, you feel something land on your shoulder. As a big gloop just kind of just lanced on your shoulder of some sort of weird kind of gel thing.
I am going to look up whilst holding my sword.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you pull the sword, you look up, you can't see anything.
Can you see it on your shoulder? Can I see it on his
What's
shoulder?
the gloop like? Is it still? Is it like?
It's a weird dark kind of black. I don't want to say it's black. It's
Not the
more
acid goo.
black purple
No, that was
licorice
silver,
kind of
wasn't it?
color, and it's just resting on his shoulder.
I am
It's
going
not
to
moving.
slowly take off my jacket.
As you start to move your jacket and you move the jacket off, it kind of goes right behind your neck onto your other shoulder.
Why do
And
you
then
have
my
a
bare
parrot
shoulder.
Yeah, so now on your other shoulder, yeah.
I will
I
grab
use
my
meat?
sword and stab the goo.
Oh my god, no, no! Let me
So
use a
as-
leaf.
Okay, so as you pull your sword and you go to stab it, it kind of goes. It just kind of starts shivering as you go. It's as if it's scared.
Oh, it's Flubber.
Oh,
Oh.
It takes nothing to trick you at all. Jesus.
I stab it.
You go to stab it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, roll me an attack. With
it's-
disadvantage, you're trying to hit your own shoulder.
Oh. Yeah, if you get a nat one. Oof.
Guidance.
Oh no.
Guidance with the D8.
Stab yourself.
Whoa.
damn.
Fucking hell, you tore it into
Yeah,
60
22 hits.
pieces.
Yeah, roll your damage. Right, so you go, and because it's a rapier, it's a stabbing weapon. So it's a case of, and you get yourself in your shoulder. So you'll take half of that damage as you pierce through it. However,
Shit.
it doesn't seem to do much damage. You feel as you look at it, and it kind of moves around the sword. It does take damage, but it starts to squeal as it goes. It starts to make a very, very high pitched.
Want
And
to
then
get
it
in
kinda-
a leaf.
Then it kind of absorbs round the sword off it, and then kind of runs down your arm.
I will try and smash it on the ground.
So it jumps on, yeah, it jumps onto the ground and starts moving about. It's just a little blob of kind of. It's almost like what you described. It's kind of like Flubber. It's just kind of moving, and it's just kind of
I
moving
want
across.
to take the Flubber.
Well, funnily enough, you
want the
say
pet
that.
Flubber.
You say that, Daphne. As you look down, you see it run towards one of the other kind of off just out of your light range, where you see another one kind of just flip flopping along towards your foot. Same
Its
color.
parents are coming.
Guys, wake
Oh, no.
up.
With that, I think.
Are
we
you?
need to
Well,
wait.
there's the thing. Are you waking them up, or are you going to leave it at this point?
Are they
as you-
going towards the
If
party?
there is
or
multiple of
waiting?
No,
these
no.
coming.
This one, the one that Melgrim stabbed, kind of just hides under one of the kind of bric-a-brac of the actual trees. This one's just kind of flip flopping up towards you and just stops at your foot, and it's as if it was looking up at you from its wee kind of.
Okay, I'm going to get a leaf
Mhm.
and I'm going to bend down to it so that it can hop onto the leaf, not onto my hands.
kind of looks at the leaf, and then it starts to absorb it. Just as it starts to take the leaf in, it looks as if it seems to be eating it.
That wasn't meant to
It's
happen.
a pillar.
It's a caterpillar Flubber. Oh, it's cute.
Yeah.
I feel like this
How-
is really dangerous, but it's so cute. You're describing it so cutely.
So as
How
it
big
starts
is it?
to
Ditto.
Yeah, so as it starts to absorb the leaf, it finishes it and it kind of shudders, turns a light luminous green, and then comes back to its normal color and kind of shivers, and then flops off.
Okay, so if it's not going towards the party, I'm not going to wake the party up. I'm going to
No,
let them
yeah,
just carry on going.
the other one's disappeared. The one that Melgrim stabbed disappears. The other one is just, it seems to be happy and just fucks off.
Okay. It's cute.
Why
And with-
would you like play with these things? Everything down here has tried to kill us.
Well, you can't go through life thinking that everything's going to kill you.
Most things tried to kill me.
I've never tried to kill you.
Yet.
Yes.
I know.
Jinx.
I wouldn't try to kill you. But my friend.
Foreshadowing.
But yeah, unless that's everything else, your shift passes with. It's actually one of the few cute things, environment kind of things that could have happened to you. It's just quite cool that it's came up at this point. So that was pretty cool. So yeah,
I
that
know
flopped
when to
off.
kill it.
yeah, you feel a little bit better knowing that, well, it's maybe not all so bad here. On top of the
Still don't want to
meeps
go down.
and the well, actually, these don't have a name either because nothing's been named. A lot of
We're
things
calling
haven't
them the
been named.
To be
Blue.
fair, you guys are the only ones that's seen it, so you'll have to decide the name.
Yeah, to be fair, yeah, because there's again, Melgrim. If you were to check, I would give you a disadvantage on everything, but you're pretty sure you've never seen this before.
I'm just
So-
going with I've never seen it before, so I'm like,
Yeah,
It's
I have
called-
never
it's
seen it
called
before.
gluten
There,
glop.
gluten
Catchy.
what?
Gluten glop.
Gluten glop.
Gluten glops, right? So these are now called.
It's
glop.
canon.
Yep, it's now canon.
Oh, jelly tart. That's cute. I like that name, jelly tart.
You
But
know
isn't that
what?
sweet?
Yes,
Yeah, as a sweet.
Not in D&D, it's not.
We'd get done. We'd get done for that. We'd get demonetized.
Yeah, I
wouldn't
think
we?
that's a whole thing.
What is that? A gluten glop. A
Gluten
gluten
glop?
glop.
A gluten glop does sound like something from Rick and Morty.
Yeah, a gluten
Uh,
glop and
Never
It's,
seen
it's cute
What do you call
now,
it?
but pretty sure that's going to grow into the big bad. Like,
the groovy gangs. Oh god. And meat.
That's a code word.
So that's from the not so killable table. So gluten glops and meeps. However, yep. After that, morning comes. You have a full day rest. Except for Ronan, you wake up exhausted. You suffer an exhaustion point.
See you, Ronan. You're a troublemaker.
You have been a real problem from the start.
Yeah, you're causing so much issue. You, who was the get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
to be
Ronan,
fair,
as soon as you
has he
wake
been
up-
guided and is a way out, or has he just been trying to guide us to what he wants to kill?
I mean, to
Oh,
be
that's-
fair, I suppose we'll find out when we get to the top.
You will
Mhm.
certainly find out. Yeah, Ronan. So as soon as you wake up, you just feel as if you haven't had a good night.
Just
Even though,
Melgrim
even
sitting
though you
in
haven't
front of
taken
you.
a watch yet, this time round, you just feel like you haven't slept. You will suffer one exhaustion point, which means you will suffer disadvantage on most skill checks and ability checks. I'm pretty sure. I need to treble check this all the time. I follow so much stuff.
Do I put the exhaustion point on?
Do.
Fuck that.
Everybody knows that. Ah, there we go.
I'm going to wake up.
Isn't-
I'm going to wake
Yep,
up
so he's
Ralph
awake.
first.
How do I
Yeah.
put the exhaustion point on?
Yeah, so you have disadvantage on all ability checks for the day until
Oh.
you get rid of it.
I'll try and make some breakfast if we have any rations left.
Yeah. Hopefully you've been taking down all the rations that you've been using while you've been out here. No, you haven't, have you? That's okay. You should be removing
Yeah, of course
3.
we have.
You should be leaving, like, you should have at least 3 or 4 short now because of the couple of days travel you've been down here. So,
I wake up
you're
Ralph
awake.
first.
What are you doing? Dead air.
As always, Ralph got up about an hour before it's time to go off and was going through his usual kind of prayers and whatnot.
I'm going to
I'm
walk
doing
up to
some
him.
stretches for the beginning of the day, so hopefully I get advantage.
No, that's not how it works, but I like it.
I'll do
I
my
know.
morning routine of just like push-ups and sit-ups and just meditating.
So now you're starting to do a bit of push-ups, and you're not doing any practicing with stretches with Nyla.
Well, that's what I would usually do in the morning anyway.
I'm just showing him the moves.
Fucking
can
mad.
do
There
that.
you are.
Yeah, baby.
Richard, you're the worst one.
Yeah, I know.
Me.
I
That's
like
what-
standing for folk.
I'm innocent.
That's what Gaz would usually do in the morning anyway, but it's more of like a
But
jam
stretch
exercise.
by himself, just not with Nyla.
Yes, I'm shipping I'm shipping Nylas. That's it. Nylas. I'm shipping Nylas.
Who's this? What?
I rather Gilla.
Nylas. Gaz and Nyla. Nylas.
Ah, look, you're making him
Or
blush.
Nyla.
And it's only about his.
Nah, it's just my this is our normal
Just his
face.
natural complexion. This is true.
You're looking
Nylas or
pinker than
Nyla, one
Sir
of the two.
Janice's camera.
I love.
Isla.
Nylas or Gyla. Daw.
Actually.
I'm just sitting here. What the fuck are they all about? Oh, right, okay.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, she's a very good
Teacher.
Teacher.
He's showing you many
A
things.
thing or two.
Gaz is learning a thing or two.
Yeah. Anywho,
Bam. Bow, 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 bow.
Shut up,
Anywho,
Sir Janice,
Disney.
I'm busy.
So Janice is just sitting in the corner strumming along to a Better Kiss the Girl.
you see. Sorry, that's, we're getting monetized here. Right. Well, anyway, D&D people, we're playing D&D. We've lost Lee.
I'm
I'm
good
to
for
be
spells.
eating
like
breakfast.
I says, I went up to Ralph first as soon as he woke up.
Yeah. Okay.
Did you
You
contact
interrupt his
Vannon
meditation.
yet?
Yeah, I can contact him
Oh,
now
yeah.
if you wish.
I thought you would have done it by now. You said you'd do it the other day.
I did, and then we got severely beaten, then we all climbed up a big tree, and then I went to sleep. But you are right, I should have done it now. He's our friend, and he could be in trouble. Might I ask, Milgram, if he is down in the Arnold Ocean, are we going back down? You seem rushed to leave. I'm serious, I'll come down with you. But if he is in there, are you prepared to do that?
I am.
Oh no!
Then I will contact him.
Guys,
And
just
I-
to let you know, I am not going back down there. I'm so sorry. I can't do
I don't
it.
care.
I think
I don't
Ronan
care.
was too happy about it either.
If your entire family is down there, I ain't going.
Now, Richard, you are more better. You're good with the rules. Can I ritual cast this so it doesn't take up a spell slot?
What is it you're casting? Message?
Sending.
Sending. I don't think it
Sending.
has.
I
I
think you
don't
have
think
to
it
use the
has the
spell.
ritual. You have to use a spell for it.
I'll
I'll give you. I will let you know.
I forgot
now.
ritual casting was a thing, and I thought it was basically so you could do this without having to use
Yeah.
spell slots.
I will usually
I'm
tell
not-
you that you're able to ritual cast it. No, you have to use a spell slot.
God damn it. Right, fine. Okay. So I will do so then. Nope. He has made the call. He's the DM. Okay, yeah. So I will sit down. I'll do the stuff I need to do, and I will cast the spell. And it'll simply be, Venom, are you alive? Do you know where you are? If you're in the Anarch Ocean, please let me know. And if you're somewhere else, please tell us. We're heading towards land. Immediately I should know whether or not I have hit an alive person or if it just went off into nothing.
Certainly
So-
do. Yep, didn't connect.
You can right as much as his emotionless turtle face kind of moat. It's kind of he looks down, and he closes his eyes for a little bit, and he looks back and says, "The spell did not connect, which tends to mean that they're dead."
He just walks away.
Okay.
Aww.
Leon,
Did we all hear this conversation, or was it just these
I
two?
wasn't trying to hide it. I usually see me doing a
but
spell.
You probably, yeah, you would have seen him do the spell. He wasn't trying to hide it.
I'm gonna follow Melgrim.
Sorry.
Give him a cuddle.
He does that stiff thing that someone that's not used to being cuddled gets. Does the whole.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Just like, get away from me.
I do not.
What is
No.
this? Why are you trying to kill me with
I am
kindness?
so uncomfortable right now.
I'm just imagining
Oh.
Malcolm's like, I knew she was going to try and kill me.
Oh, good God. So,
This is it.
yeah, with that spell and that revelation, it's quite a somber breakfast at this point. If there's anything else you want to talk about at RP from there, we shall move on to trying to get out of this fucking place. You are now.
I could have done that last night. Okay, never mind.
It was good that Melgrim reminded you this morning.
Yeah.
Thank you, Melgrim.
So, with
Never
that,
mind.
you have someone who knows where True North is. You also have Ronan, who is pretty good with maps and that. So at this point, if you two want to take point and give us your survival checks, and from there we'll see how close you are getting to land. You're not too far away now. You reckon another couple of days. Ronan.
What?
Another couple of days.
Are you gonna say hours?
Oh my
You
god.
gotta be kidding me.
Oh,
Boy.
Oh, that it may be longer. No,
That one.
We're here for months.
For
We fall back down.
purposes
We're never
Yeah,
finding
no,
our way.
for purposes of this, it's a long slog, as per. Not knowing where you are, not knowing the environment really are. Even at you, Ronan, knowing your terrain and your background with your ranger, it's a hell of a fucking
Roll
slog.
again.
Yeah. Oh, you doing something, Ronan?
Yeah, disadvantage is rolling again.
19. You got another 19.
No, it's okay.
So, even with that, yeah, takes a while. It's starting to get hot. High noon starts. It's high noon. It's high noon starts. It's fucking hot. It's sweaty. So, Janice, you're. Oh, God. Actually, you don't get advantage on that, Ronan.
that it
So,
mattered.
it didn't really matter then. Not that it mattered.
It's a disadvantage.
No, you would have got disadvantage had you not had advantage, but you're exhausted anyway, so you've had 1 point of exhaustion, which gives you against ability checks. So, however, yeah, it was okay. It worked out. You got a 19 anyway. Rolled 19 both times. However, so Janice, you are absolutely knackered, and then straight on your neck. Some bug.
Not
Oh my
again.
God.
Glock. Glock.
Is it
You
an
feel
insect?
you feel a little pinprick into your neck as you start. Jesus, it's quite sore.
Fucking mid-Gs.
Still on your neck.
Oh, it's them.
I'm gonna try and like slap it off, like just like whatever it is, just go.
Bang, catch it, explodes. Just blood everywhere.
Oh no! What
Oh.
colour's the blood?
Red.
I was going to say it's
I was
not
expecting it to be
whatever
like the
colour
Elf Green or
orc blood
something.
is in this.
Can I look
Then
at
again-
what it is?
Straight on the other side of your neck.
Oh no, we've hit a nest. Oh no!
I'll do the same again, just like slap again.
Yep.
It's like
As you start to see 3, 4, 7, it starts to be a cloud of all these bugs just start coming straight towards you.
Are they going for him specifically?
Yes.
Do I see it as well?
Yes, you'll see it now at
15
this
feet
point.
away.
He's up ahead as Ronan is taking a wee break, taking some some water because he's obviously exhausted, looking at the map. It's just all this cloud of Ronan, you've seen these before.
They are delicious.
Well, they can be, but yeah, they
My
are.
favourite treat.
Yeah. For real world comparisons, they're effectively like mosquitoes, except they're a
I
little
like-
worse.
Flap my wings and send them away with a wind. Is that a thing? Can I do that?
Really cool. Fuck it. Why not? Go for it.
Yes. Do you want me to roll?
Yeah. No.
I'm just
Really
gonna
cool,
like,
man.
put them out.
Yeah,
just gonna
really
put
cool.
them
As
out.
yeah,
Literally
I'm running
just
around
slap
flailing
them.
my arms
Yeah.
as you're doing so.
Yeah.
I
um,
don't care. It's
start to
L'Oreal
get blown away.
advert.
Yeah, they start to get blown away. Still a few starts to attach to you, though not as many as there would be because of the help of Daphne with her wings. Just coming out, and then it takes you about 5-10 minutes, but eventually they lose interest and go off just with the fact of, even though you can only do your wings for a minute. But with
I'm
that,
standing there
it's
like-
putting them off.
Ralph, check
That
him.
was pretty neat.
He's just been stung by a bunch of
Can I
things.
Give me a Constitution check, Sir Janice Stir Grande.
can I check?
Constitution save.
Oh, you
Constitution
did.
save, okay?
Yeah.
Oh.
Dang it! If this is how
You
I
might have
die,
just been
no.
poisoned. You probably just got poisoned if you fail.
Okay, never mind.
Oh.
Right. Roll. Give us a minute.
It was so
18,
close to
well
a one,
Roll
guys.
as
I
a-
was watching it teeter on the one.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh no.
Roll as a D3.
Oh no.
A D3.
1D3.
Just put /R.
Or if
and
you
then-
want, just roll a
1D3.
D6 and I'll go from there.
Okay, I'll roll that. Rolling a D6. I landed a 4 on the D6.
So,
Wow.
you're a two, so that will be a 2.
That'd be a 3.
Yeah.
No, it'd be
Nope,
a 2
you're right,
if it's
sorry.
a D3.
Yeah.
So 1, 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4 is 2.
Yeah. I don't know why I
Yep.
said that.
You will take 2 points of exhaustion.
Holy
As you start to
shit.
realise that as you start to bat everything and they start to explode, they're taking quite a bit of blood out you.
Holy shit.
Basically,
That's
all
a
you're doing when you're
lot.
hitting them is just
Slapping
sucking your
myself.
blood.
So now you have, so not only do you have disadvantage on ability checks, your speed is halved. So you're moving at a
shit.
slower pace because of it.
Okay.
Apart from that, nothing else really of interest. You just like to say you managed to get a nat 1 on that, so it's unfortunate. However, you can start to push on again if you two want to make a survival check again. With disadvantage for yourself.
I'm actually pretty good at survival, so I could take over.
Janice. Yeah. Well,
So
if you want to,
The two people with exhaustions are the one that's
Well, I've got
leading
That's
us.
why
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at survival. I can take over. I
Yeah,
can
me
certainly
too.
help.
I have
Ronan's got a
plus
good
3.
23. So if
I have plus 7.
Cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
Go for it, Lee.
So if
Why
Janice,
aren't
if
Why
you
am
you
I
wanna-
even
leading us?
here?
yeah, no, because you're True North, right? You know True North.
He was true north. I mean, you can still say
Yeah.
north.
I mean, I have a plus 4.
That's all I'm going to be good for. I'm going to.
Yeah. That's fine. You can
That
get to
way.
sleep. So you can lay back and take point. Yeah, if you want to roll your survival, you're going to do guidance. I'm assuming. God damn clerics.
You hate that now. That's bad from
I
future
didn't
games.
actually roll that well. I only got a 14.
Yeah.
You don't sleep again, Scott.
Yeah.
With the renewed vigor and basically the new blood up front, trying to help out with everything and with Ronan's expertise, you actually make pretty good time. You reckon half a day. By this time, you arrives at night again. You get quite far. You reckon about half a day, Ronan, until you get to actually somewhere you probably would recognise on the map. However, we'll come back to that. Yeah, so nighttime, set up the camp. Who's taking watch?
I'll take
Take
another watch with Nyla if that's okay.
Of course, no problem.
Ooh, interesting.
I only
Sure.
wanna- don't make this a
Love's in
thing.
the air. Everywhere I look around.
Oh, you're gonna get that song.
Love in the Ionic Ocean. Boop, boop, boop,
But
boop,
I
boop, boop.
remember it from St. Trinian's, that film. So
Oh my! Oh, aye, that's what comes to mind when you're taking watches with guys.
I mean, it makes sense that Rachel would think like that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I
Just
do.
that.
All girls
Yeah.
present Catholic
Me and
school.
Nyla have a very healthy work relationship. That's
Yeah.
Yes, a very healthy work relationship where you stay up all night talking.
Yeah. No work, no
Yeah.
play.
And Nyla
yeah.
just shut you down.
So yeah, if you two are, if you two friends are actually doing and stay up your watch, if you can make us a couple of perception checks, you naughty folk.
I like to guess his
Oh,
girlfriend is own
bollocks.
age as opposed to
Perception, did you
7-year-old
say?
child.
13. I'll add my 4 to that.
100-year-old hag.
I'll be back in 2 seconds.
I got a 6.
I'll
You got a
add
6,
D4.
yeah.
We like that.
No.
Yeah, I
I've
got a 6.
got I've got 16.
16. That's not bad. Okay. Yeah. If are you talking about anything, doing anything during your walk?
That's what all, as you can see, every
Yeah,
other
yeah.
character, like,
Up, just
What's going
when the
on,
trees just
guys?
listen, what are they actually doing?
Spill the tea.
Right, so Master, what are we training tonight?
Wee.
as
The adults now.
No.
I was trying to remember the name of this song, how the song goes from The Little Mermaid when they're like going through the weird swamp
Oh,
and like the
yeah.
Don't be shy.
You wanna kiss the girl?
And the girl all the time's like, "You've got no fucking chance, mate. You're barking up the wrong tree. Trust me."
So, yeah, if you're
You're
not
barking up the wrong
doing any
iron.
RPing talk wise, yeah, you can certainly help. Just teaching them some basic stances, some basic punches, hits, kicks from there, just to help along with if he chooses to take the
gonna
monk level
take-
next.
I'm just gonna throw some little pebbles at Sir Janice.
Yeah, he is
Right,
out of
yeah,
recovery
just
right
every
now.
so
He's lost
often.
a lot of blood.
Yeah,
today.
I'm not even gonna let you. I'm not gonna let you roll for that. You're a monk.
Yeah.
There we go. Just just couple of.
I'm trying to land the pebbles in his mouth when he's
I'll
snoring
try
like
and-
this. Just
I'll try and
Oh,
Very
I'm having
Jameson
nightmares
breath.
about those. I'm having nightmares about those mosquitoes as it's going on. I'm just like,
I'll
Yeah.
join in. I'll throw the pebbles at
So,
Janice
so the
as well.
the two humans are bullying the half orc.
betrayed, guys.
oh, we're being racist.
Also pointed out that back in the olden days before Nim died, me and I done this as well for no reason at all. I just started throwing rocks
So
at
you
the bar one day.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Bloody bards.
Beat that.
No reason for it.
How has this become a thing?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
remember.
So you're.
How has
yeah,
it became a
you're
thing
watched-
that I am the target during the night?
Do you want to role play, or should we?
We
just
have a
let this-
It's up,
rivalry.
yeah, if you've got nothing to roleplay, it's fine. We can skip, simply skip through your watch.
How are you
Passes
feeling?
without a issue, not at all. But yeah, as you go.
How are you feeling, Nyla? Or do you want to role play, or you want to just start?
Great.
with
You
your
know,
arms
I'm
throwing?
just throwing these in his mouth. I'm missing quite a few though.
Yeah.
It's also weird
I'm
that
not
Gaz
sure if
said to
it'll
Nyla,
kill
"Do you
him."
want to roleplay?" Like, what was that about?
Oh.
It was kind of like,
Shit.
have you heard of this game called Dungeons and Dragons, guys?
Just realised. Yeah,
Oh my
let's go to
God.
the serious Dungeons and Dragons here. Come on, isn't all about role playing and sexual innuendos?
Why do you
Yes.
invite me to your games?
Because you're a big ball of sunshine, and that's why.
Oh, I love you guys.
We love you too.
You know, I had like a lot of like teachers like back home kind of thing that would like, you know, tell me to
Your
like
pardon?
read and stuff.
Let him do his thing. Come on, you're being rotten.
Yeah. Well, let's be quiet.
You're making me laugh and I'm trying to be serious.
I know. Yeah, yeah.
Sally.
Serious.
Mute my
I
mic.
can't really
kidding.
even like write my own
Oh.
name properly, really. So I just
Really?
have a lot to like to learn.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to get out a quill because I'm presuming I have a quill and paper and ink and whatnot. And I'm going to teach guys how to write.
Aw,
That's
that's sweet.
frozen.
Hey, look. We'll start with your name.
Oh, there he
Okay,
is.
the most important thing you need is your name. You need to learn
Right.
how to sign things, just in case people try to screw you over. You never know these days. I'm going to teach you how to write.
Okay.
Hike did with grog.
I used to be called Gazorn, but I can't I just shortened it down to Gaz because it was easier to write, and I still can't write my second name.
Well, we'll start with your first name and then we'll get your second name. We'll not forget the second name because you know it's still important.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you're going through this and you're learning to write, it's phrasing. Yeah. As you're starting to learn to write and kind of things, and Nyla's helping you through with some of the stances and the punches. A voice comes back into the back of your head. You know, I almost forgot how I learned to write. It was a very good day. Brings back old memories.
My friend used to tell me like how to write, but everyone said that, you know, he would like get my name wrong and stuff, and he would tell me like stuff about me, like my name and what I like and what I should do, and I don't know, I kind of disagreed with it all the time. And as I'm writing this, I get to Gaz, and I managed to like write Orn after it. Is this right?
Yes, that's right. Well
Nice.
done, guys. Inspiration from a player.
And I write my second name Vance, but I get the letters like jumbled up, and I don't write them in the right order.
So close. So close. And I'll correct him.
Yeah.
I wrote it in the wrong order again. Sorry.
It's okay. Writing takes a lot of time to learn.
I'm gonna send to the DM what I write as my second name.
Yeah. Excellent.
Can you send it to me as well? Because I want to know.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's probably for the best actually, because it may or may not be an important plot point. However, with that, your time passes. Who do you get up for the second watch?
Second watch, we will get up. I'll get up, Daphne.
Okay, Daphne, and then you waking anyone else up, or does Daphne just want to take this watch by herself?
I'll wake Daphne up and then I'll give her the choice to wake someone else up if she wants.
Okay.
I'll wake up Ralph.
Yeah, Ronan, he's not sitting for a while.
Okay. Fine, I'll go to Ronan and be
You're the
like,
best one. You're my favorite, but seriously, he's been really
You mean-
quiet.
Yeah, oh, you mean the one game where we're not following his plot threads and you're sitting there. He's quiet, so we thought, let's get him back in. Is this it?
You've been loud as fuck.
okay, I'll go and wake Ronan up, and I'm like, Ronan, come do the watch with me. We'll have a chat.
Sort of cut off my cape and go, hi, fine.
Yep.
So we go sit round the fire, and I'm assuming that's when we have to do our perception check.
Yeah, certainly. If you want to make a perception check, if you want to do any other role playing in between that, that's certainly up to yourselves. Or we can just skip straight to the consequences. I mean the
Consequences. Yeah, how you say that?
yeah, the consequences. We'll call it the consequences.
Got a 14.
Yep. Okay.
I'm going to turn round to Ronan and just be like,
Ronan, you'll still have disadvantage on this, so if you roll
Yeah.
again, yeah,
I'll roll again. Perception.
yeah. So you get 14 as well. That's fine.
So,
I'm going to ask him about his thoughts and feelings on finding his lady love's clothes and satchel and everything.
That's a good question.
How are you feeling about all that?
to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit somber. I feel like I'm so close, but yet so far.
Did you
So-
recognize the beast?
No.
No.
No. That thing what we fought down there was not the beast that took her.
No. Are you still
Well,
planning on going back down to the Iron Ocean floor, or
Once I help you guys reach the top and do what I need to do, I am going to go back down to find her.
what happens if you can't find her? You stay down there until you do, or
If I don't find her, I'll kill the beast that killed her.
it's a noble effort. I'm afraid I'm scared that it's not going to have a happy ending for you.
As long as the beast's dead, that's a happy ending for me.
What if the beast kills you?
Then I died trying, didn't I?
Valhalla. Just
Either
like
that- Either I get the beast, kill a beast, and take its head back to my hometown, and present it to my love father, and hope I get the honor back to being within that crowd again. Because right now I'm banished. Well, I've banished myself till I find it.
Is there nothing more we can do to help you to get unbanished? That's not the right terminology, but we'll go with it. Unbanished from your tribe, without maybe possibly going on a suicide mission.
Well, I don't know. Mr. Villenstop seems to want to kill me, want me dead. As far as I'm aware.
We know anybody from his tribe? Rich?
From that tribe.
Yeah.
What, his tribe? You can make a history check if you want to. If you think you've heard from it.
Oh, I'm not proficient in it. We'll risk it for a biscuit. Why not? I got an 8.
No, not
No.
off the top of your head. Not from his tribe. No.
Okay. So, if you're willing to attempt to go back to your tribe without going on a suicide mission, I'd be happy to help you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Is that yours?
It's me done. Don't know what else to say.
Yeah, cool. No problem. Who are you waking up for the next watch?
Going to wake up Melgrim.
And does
I'm
that
going to do
go
it in the
back-
kindest, sweetest way. I'm going to like just tap him on the shoulder and be like, Melgrim.
See, as she does that, I'm going to whip my arrow out, and I'm going to get the feather end, and I'm going to sort of whip the feather of the arrow to his nose.
Fair play.
It
Yeah,
expects
wakes up.
all this
Ah.
gunk of what he's
Oh,
drank and ate the day
God.
before.
It's up, sneezing in your face.
Oh,
I
that's
genuinely
just
gonna shoot the arrow
nice.
off his nose there.
So,
Like, if you sneeze on me, I'm going to hit
so
you
you
over the
wake up-
face.
All right,
Yep.
all goes at Roden.
Okay.
yeah. So you wake up Melgrim. Are you waking up Ralph to go with him for a watch, or?
Yes. I'm going to force them to be friends. I'm going to be like,
Ralph's
try and
arms
make an
pop
effort.
out, and he has
Ralph
a plate of
needs
chips
a
somehow.
That's
I was just making a snack. Okay, you still have a good sleep. Thank you for waking us. Did you see anything? Is Ethan watching us at all?
not that we could see.
Nothing.
I lean into you and go, just so you know, Ronan's going to go back on a suicide mission to go and find his lady love or kill the creature. Just making you aware.
Okay, yeah, that seems to be his whole thing. But well, hopefully we can help him in some way. Even if maybe she's not even down there. As we gain more power, we can maybe locate her. But this is a story for another time. I'm going to go over and just kind of plant my back. I'm assuming that when we do watch, we can like either sit beside each other or back to
Yeah.
back, so we can kind of watch. As you
Yeah,
said,
that's
I'm
pretty
going
much, yeah.
I'm going to kind of sit in silence, sort of awkward silence for a while. Like when you're like really trying hard to think of something to say to somebody, but you've got nothing to say to them.
Cool.
And then after a while, I'm going to say, how do you feel about the loss of Lannon?
He's the kind of dwarf the dwarf should be. Or was even half the dwarf he was, he wouldn't be dead, and neither would men.
Yeah. I failed him like I failed Nim. And you were right. I should have thought more about him. But Nim was the one that I saw go down, and all my energy was focused on that. I thought maybe in that moment I could save her. But I failed in that too. Should we try and locate his remains and bring them back to his tribe? Is that important to your kind of to your people? Is there like a religious significance to this, or should we just perform some kind of ceremony to honor his sacrifice?
Without much of a history check on yourself there, mate, you've read enough books about the kind of thing with the dwarven tech and dwarven kind of cultures and that. A lot of dwarves fall in battle all the time, and 9 times out of 10, if they can find something that belonged to them, it's usually good enough to have a ceremony over. Remains are remains, basically. If they could get them, great. If they can't, if there is a reason why they can't, it's not such a big deal, because they'll always be remembered in the great halls down in the mines, in the mountains.
He's back with a stone where he belongs. And it's like, it's a kind of that wee tiny bitty warning you with that one. I'll let his family know, and I'll look into his cousin. I'll tell him that much.
Songs are important to dwarves, like tales of heroics and adventure. Should we get the bard to write a song about Vannon and what he done? Or a
Right,
better
more
bard, you know,
around.
if we can find a better one, I don't know. He told me yesterday he's not the best. I thought he was because he told me he
Fuck
was.
the hardback.
Oh, that's a good point.
Fuck the hardback.
Specifically, I thought he was the best bard in the world, but then he told me specifically yesterday that he wasn't. So I don't know if he's good enough to write a song for Bannon.
Ed Sheeran.
But
Oh, Sir Janet.
as I'm saying, I
What's
flicker.
that phrase? It's a damage of not quite a physical nature. What's that phrase again?
The dead hear no songs.
I think it was be important for the family, is it not, or for the clan?
Well,
He died fighting a giant beast. It was a leviathan,
Hmm.
which was quite an impressive feat, even though he fell.
aye, he fell, and that's what his family will know. Why would they care why he died? They've
Small
lost their
as the
boy,
heroic
they've
nature
lost their
of his
brother,
death.
they've lost their cousin.
I was under the impression that honor was important to dwarves. Does it vary by clan?
Mhm.
Greatly.
It depends. Some dwarves
Not
have
so much-
no honor.
Yeah,
Um,
not so. It's, as he says, not so much greatly. It's more, as you say, it just depends on the clan. Depends on the family as well. I mean, you've got the
Mhm.
great clans, and then you've got obviously the names that follow under the great clans. It's a
Mhm.
case of
The
you don't really know his clan very well. You know of the great clan. You just don't know of the kind of linear family because again, he just falls under that banner.
was he from like the bad clan, like the blood one?
No,
I can't
he
remember.
wasn't. No, you're
Okay.
well remembered though, because again, this was pre-stream for anyone watching. Yeah, he didn't fall under that clan. No.
Right.
His
Okay.
family will know.
And this is in no ways a slight against yourself. But are you the one to give them this information? Are you shunned by your kind for your beliefs? You follow a human religion now, is that right?
Not a
Make a history
religion.
check. Make a history check.
Guidance.
Of course.
Motherfucker. 21 for my guidance.
We will say for the purposes of this, because you got past the DC of 20, the question doesn't even leave your mouth when you think it, because you realise as soon as you say it, you make a good point. Aye, the as much as a dwarf as Melgrim is, and he probably still carries the name of his clan, he is not part of that clan anymore. Again, he is one with his beliefs. He is one with his new role in life. Yeah. As much as he's talking about the dwarven clans, he's obviously got an affinity with the dwarves, being a dwarf himself. But that's as far as his line goes. He is a purposed built thing to deal with what he's dealing with.
Yeah, okay, you hear Ralph kind of form some words and then just kind of, well, hopefully we can return to his people and then you can deliver the news in an appropriate manner. I'm sorry
None
for
deserves the
any pain I've
same.
caused him.
At least he died with his cock and balls.
Who said that?
Oh,
Oh, right.
Put ready your weapons. What is it?
If you've rolled a perception check, if you can use a perception check for your second watch, last watch actually, isn't it? Yeah.
Perception. I give
Nice
myself
one.
guidance even though I don't need it.
Ralph 21, Melgrim.
Oh, well, you bet me,
Melgrim,
22.
Yeah, even Melgrim doesn't look at you once during that conversation, Ralph. He's too busy just interested, which is why when you think of the question, you realise it really doesn't matter. It's basically throwing spaghetti against a brick wall. That's not going to do anything. It's a case of he's just ever watching, ever present in what he's doing and what he's trying to do. So nothing gets past you. nothing unusual happens. The daylight come, and
And me
you want
wanna
to go home.
home.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
So as you wake up, everyone will get the benefits of a full night's rest. Apart from Melgrim. Melgrim, you are now exhausted. You have 1 point of exhaustion. Everyone who was exhausted will remove their exhaustion. Otherwise, which is Ronan and our good friend Sir Janice.
I'm pretty sure all three of you have sleep apnea to get that sorted.
In my defense, I lost a lot of blood.
This is true.
And
Blasted
like,
it
I'm
across
surprised I
his
even
head.
got. I'm surprised I even got that good night's sleep, considering all the
Oh.
pebbles being thrown at me.
Hopefully.
He wakes up just
Hopefully.
under pebbles. What the fuck is
Yeah.
going on here?
Choking
Then
on pebbles.
Nyla's
Yeah,
just
we've all
like
been there.
this. Da-da-da-da-da.
Birds.
Yeah, and with that,
What a beautiful morning.
hopefully, mercifully, we will maybe just have the one survival check from Sir Janice de Grande and Ronan to see if we actually manage to get out of this fucking place in a decent time.
Come on. Oh,
If you would like to do that for me, guys.
18.
Okay, so Janice is good.
18
Ronan,
and
not
an
so
8.
much.
Ronan, you have advantage on this because you're now.
Favorite terrain.
Wow.
Under the sea. Under the sea.
Hey!
There we go. That's
So-
my ranger.
As you're starting to go, Craig, you're making great time. You can feel. The anxiety is probably not the best word for that. You can feel the hope in Ronan as he starts to quicken the pace. He knows where he is. It's a case of when he starts quickening, Janice, you even struggling to keep up with him as you're starting to point, and you're now following off north. He takes you straight.
I don't like
Um,
this.
Yeah. 4 or 5 hours, and all of a sudden, he gets to this point, and he just stops, and Ronan looks ahead, and you can see a
Sunshine.
single, solitary wooden ladder coming down from.
Oh, the rungs are broken on it.
No, the rungs are fine, but there's a single, solitary wooden ladder leading up above the canopy itself.
Is there dead spiders around us?
Gaz's like
Make a
eyes light
perception
up.
check, Melgrim.
Gaz is gonna start like running towards it. Come on, come on, Gaz!
Ronan,
Yes. See
you know
it's
exactly
terrible.
where you are at this point.
Go on, where are you?
Nearly out.
No spiders. In fact, there's very little creatures. In fact, there's very little noise coming from below the canopy. Although you start to hear some sound of familiar hustle and bustle just
man.
above the canopy. This ladder
Back
goes
explosion.
70 or 80 feet up.
As are you going up, or are you tripping and falling and knocking it down?
I'm going
That
to.
one.
She's off the match.
I don't need to roll to go up a ladder, do I?
Surely not.
Yes.
Well,
It's
Ronan,
you.
Ronan, it's up to you. What do you want to do?
I'm going to stay at the bottom and let the rest of them go up first. And I'll go last.
Who goes up first?
I'm going up first. I'm going up
Gaz
first.
is-
Gaz would totally
Gaz
do
is
that though. wouldn't
Powering
he?
it, just powering up. Yep.
To wait and see if his like decapitated corpse falls down.
Guys, you keep climbing and climbing. Is anyone else following up?
No, I'm waiting.
I'll follow
So-
up.
Go up.
Guys,
Yeah.
How high is how long is this ladder?
What was
the
it?
bottom-
80 feet, you
from where
said?
from 80 feet all the way up to the top of the canopy, and then it goes through the canopy. So as you start going, you start to struggle trying to pull yourself through because the canopy thicket is really, really thick and knitted close together. So you're trying to fight your way through. Can you make us a strength?
Guys,
normal
is starting to
strength check.
cry. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
what's there? Fucking hell!
Make us a strength.
I'm
Make us a
doing
strength
it.
check,
I'm
mate.
doing it.
Where, Leon? Oh my goodness.
Sorry. What's
Oh
the roll?
bless.
Yeah, just a strength check, mate. Just a straight
I'll leave
strength
him
check. as you're trying to force your way through.
Okay, 16.
Oh yeah, yeah. You're full of adrenaline at this point. You're so happy. You're taking cuts and bruises, but you don't care. And then all of a sudden, you put your hand through and you feel nothing, and it's, oh my god. Grab onto the next rung of the ladder. You pull up, and for the first time in almost close to a week, the sun, bright as it's right mid-noon, you start to climb up. You can see in front of you 10 foot more of ladders
Yeah.
and a quayside or basically a dry dock.
Oh
What do you
shit,
do?
we're next to some.
I shout down, guys, we're here. We've
Where?
made it. And I'm gonna pull
I will
myself up.
run behind
On you
them.
go, Ronan.
Yeah. So you
After
start to
she
pull
ran
yourself up. Nyla starts to climb up the ladders. You pull yourself up, and Gaz, as you pull yourself up onto the dry dock, are you waiting for everyone else to come up?
I'll wait till I can see them, but if I can see them,
It's
I'll
hard to
keep
see
on
down
going.
below. You can't. You've literally forced yourself up. It's as if this ladder has been grown around by just natural growth, but you've forced your way through. So there's enough
Be able
of a
to
gap
hear
to
us,
get
surely.
yourself through.
I'll
Yeah,
see
you'll be
this
able to hear them.
much.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll wait till I can hear them, and then I'll move up. Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone, I think everyone's starting to climb up. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
waiting at the bottom
I'm
of
waiting
the
till
rope
Ronan
until I
goes
see
up.
Ronan.
Okay. Ronan, are you climbing up yet?
I'm going to be the last one to climb up.
No, you're no manling. Get your arse up that ladder.
Second last.
Third last because Ralph is
It's a
staying as well.
stand-up
apparently.
between Ralph, Ronan, and Melbourne.
Yeah. So Daphne
Apparently
and
this is
Nyla,
where we
and I'm
end
thinking
our
it's
party.
Janice. They're all making up. Yep. So
Right,
Nyla,
let's
Good to
go
have a
Yous are all up.
conversation, but you know,
Yeah.
he's making a
Yous are
choice.
all up. Melgrim,
Freedom!
Ralph, and Ronan. What you
I'm
doing?
just gonna cry.
I'm just going to go up there if you're not moving. I'm just going to go up.
All three of us are just there, like
Yeah, yeah.
crying, like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Yeah, you're the
Oh,
we're
we're
gonna-
the last time we're left. I don't need to use Daphne anymore to be able to see.
I'm gonna get sunburned. Oh
I
my
don't
god!
Somehow
even have
this
to anymore to climb.
Yep. So at this point, Ralph, Melgrim, and Ronan are still at the bottom of the ladder, yet to climb.
Are you gonna go up
I'm already
Can I
climbing.
use
I'm already
Misty
climbing.
Step and push them through it to bring them
So
back
Ronan's
up?
Do you
climbing.
think, do you
Yeah,
think
well,
we
also-
were born yesterday?
Sorry, are you starting to climb, Ronan? I couldn't hear you there.
Before you were all talking like a few minutes ago, I thought I said that I'm way up there not moving. So that
Yeah.
would up.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
wait until I can see you go up and onto the dry dock.
Ronan is now halfway up. He's about 40 feet up this ladder.
Melvin, you best go ahead of me, because if I fall, then I don't want to squash you.
I will actually climb up in front of Ralph. It's
Did Melgrim
the-
actually laugh there?
He actually does.
Oh,
he laughs. He
Oh,
does.
we missed
He
it.
does
Jesus.
3 laughs, then catches himself, and then goes on.
Maybe this was a worthwhile adventure.
We're best of friends. Best
So,
friends.
Ronan, you come up.
it cost us
Um,
2 friends to get a giggle out of
That was the goal.
Yeah,
Make
it cost
Malcolm
good
laugh.
death. Hey, we managed. Ronan,
will-
as you start to get up, you see everybody just hugging each other and jumping up and down in this dry dock. Ronan, of course, you will know this dry dock. You know it well.
Yeah.
As
As I get to the
Melgrim-
top, I will.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as I get to the top, I'll say, Melgrim, cut the ladder.
It's
Yeah.
actually a wooden ladder. It's not. It's not one of these
Oh,
things.
I'll
It's
smash
actually-
it with my hammer then.
Aye. Yeah, basically, take the ladder off, throw it down, and shut the
Yeah.
latch.
So
Once we're up, obviously not once
yeah,
I
yeah,
do,
yeah.
once
So
I'm
as you
out.
get up and you're
Mhm.
you're about to cut the ladder, you're about to smash the ladder and turn
As
to look
Ralph's
to the
about to
side,
get to them.
and you see
It
further
just
down the
stares
dry
at
dock-
Ronan after it.
Yeah. As you search down further down the dry dock, as you're about to smash it, you see a ship. You can see another ship. You see another ship. As you start to look in, you can see it looks like a busy quayside and dry dock harbour with a lot of people starting to get up and about doing their business, doing trade and that. You start to go in more. Unusually very hilly, especially if considering the kind of land you're in with the Iron Oak Ocean being pretty much the thing. There's not a lot of land unless it's mountainous regions, but this is very hilly, very grassy. Loads of kind of single houses, farmhouses on hills. Not so much farmland, but just kind of farmhouses, and then you get further up to where you get to the point where there's a big city bustling area.
Oh,
Where
God,
As the
people-
sun starts to come across above just some of the higher peaks, and that you can hear a church bell, bing, bing, signify the time of day. It's now high noon.
I will.
As you start to take in all the sounds, the smells, the talks, the languages of everyone speaking around everyone. You are now here. You're now on land. Welcome to the island of Okus.
Do we know where we are?
You do now. I've just
And do
told
we
you.
know? No, but I meant like, so do we? I don't know if you've told us this in the beginning, but
No. No. This is like I say, you, Daphne. You won't know where you won't know where you are. You know it. You will know it as the island of Okus, though, because it is signposted as such on the dry dock.
does anybody know how far away we are, as in Ralph, me, Melgrim, and Gaz, are from where our ship went down, or where I dove into the?
It's quite a way. You reckon around about a week or maybe more away where the ship went down.
Okay.
But you're now on the island of Okus.
Sorry.
Bustling trade area, bustling dry dock is seems to be the place. And for those who make a successful history check,
Sorry about that.
8.
okay, a
I don't know.
successful history check.
12.
12.
Hey!
12.
I think someone got an 18 though, so.
Yeah.
Definitely.
With a -1 as
Ronan,
well.
Yeah, I
you don't
know.
need-
Look at me
Ronan,
go.
you don't need to know. You are, because this is your home island. Daphne, you will know this as a bustling area which actually builds ships.
Ooh,
This is
so
ma-
it's
this
the
is its major.
Southampton of.
Yeah, this is the major trade. It builds ships, not entirely from iron oak because it's quite hard to do. However, it's whatever wood they can find. And that's, Ronan, you'll know this already. This is a shipbuilding area.
Let's go buy a ship, guys.
It is a very hilly area. And this is one of the few places that grows its own trees.
Is there trees everywhere?
Oh.
Like on
Not
the
that you
island?
can see on this side of the island, but it does grow its own trees.
Is there a mob coming for Ronan yet?
It'd be weird if they
Make
knew
a
he was here straight away.
Make a perception check.
I hear him!
I can sense his presence.
Yeah, make a perception check, Daphne. No, it's the colours, the smells, the sounds. You're just too engrossed in actually being amongst people. It's been a week and a bit. You've been fighting for your lives for the most part. You're just happy to be up and out of the Iron Oak Ocean.
Does it look like it's deserted? Is there evidence that there's people like there and like walking around?
Yeah,
And
it's
stuff?
really busy.
Oh
and
yeah,
bustling.
yes, it is a busy quayside.
Um,
I'm going to turn around to everyone and say, like, we're finally here on land. I think we all need a base for tonight. And I'm going to walk towards my parents' home.
Yeah, okay, you know exactly where it is. Take you about an hour to get up to it, but it's mainly based in one of the kind of farmhouses just not too far from here.
And
So,
we pass
yeah.
merchants to
Well-
get food.
yeah, we
Ah,
should
that's a
go
good
get some
shout.
food and stuff, and maybe like try and get a sense of the area. Ronan, would you be able to show us around?
Yeah, I can show you around.
Yeah. So as Ronan
Do you
starts to
feel
take you
in
down,
danger, Ronan?
I'm always feeling danger, but I'm going to be very careful here. Because
You
You got
I
your hood up.
I've got my hood
Incognito.
up. Yeah, I've got my hood up, my cape. My,
Hanky over your face and that, yeah.
yeah.
Big
Um,
fake nose on, big pair of
As we're
glasses.
going, I'm just going to point out some of the main areas of the town. I'm going to say over there's where they build some boats. And
Yeah.
I'll
So-
point us now. And then
yeah, pretty much. You've been
I'm
the
just
being the
gonna-
tour guide. Yeah,
yeah.
I get you,
as
and
we
you're doing
walk
it
up, I'm
subtly.
going to say, I suppose we're all quite hungry. They go,
Decent food, good food, not ration pack food. Please, food.
"Ah, my mother makes the finest pies you'll ever eat."
I would like to know where you can send messages. Do you have the Kanku or the what's the name of the bird people?
Aarakocra.
Yeah, Croker.
Or the
Aarakocra.
Arakocra? Do they have a mail office here or some kind of delivery office I can visit?
Would that be able to point that out to him? Or
Yeah, you know that's in the centre. See where all the towers is and where the major city is on top of top of this place. That is where they're usually from. In fact,
Yeah.
from a distance, you can see a couple of Aarakocra making their way to and from in different directions.
Yep.
However, so as you're leading them through, you'll take them to the marketplace. Now, the marketplace, there is no such marketplace in the centre of the actual island itself. It's all trade is based around the areas and the quaysides around this island. So you get loads of different types of food. Even some fruit in some places, some really good fruit. You see some interesting creatures. Some of them you may have came across when you were down in the Aarakocra Ocean. Seems to be where they've been fishing. And
Yeah,
there's
I mean,
a
there's
lot
little
of
slime
kind of
things like a
there.
little case. Did have any of them?
Make a perception check.
Which I'm assuming that Daphne told me about the next day, because I don't think I knew anything about them.
Oh,
Good.
22. No.
Hold on a
Thankful-
second.
Actually, you didn't
25.
see. Yes, thankfully, you didn't see these blob things, so that's not exactly what you'd have been looking for.
I assume that during the 8 hours we were walking, Daphne excitedly told me about these little blob
Well,
things.
yeah, that's probably the case.
Don't just walk in silence.
There is
Yes,
there is
I'm too full
nothing.
of excitement. I'm going to be
There
like,
is
oh my
nothing that matches that description.
Well, that's. I
However,
was going to buy you a pet. Yeah.
however, something catches your eye and catches your eye quick.
God.
As you see in this, what seems to be this wooden tank, half filled with water, with a couple of sapphires in the water, you see one lone spotted egg.
Oh.
Right, I'm going to guiding bolt the owner of this store. I assume this is a turtle egg, yeah?
It is indeed a turtle egg.
I'll walk up to the owner. So, how much for that egg?
I'm just
so
going to
you-
use Unund Strike on the person who owns the shop and just go, Malcolm, get the egg.
I will stay your hand. How much for the egg?
So
You shouldn't have to pay for your family.
this older
not cause complications.
this older gentleman walks up, big, huge, grey, patchy beard with black. He's got an eye patch. He's missing an arm, his right arm. You can see his button there. The sleeve is buttoned over. He's got an apron on, and he goes, "That egg.
Yeah.
It's not for sale, unfortunately. It's actually for somebody."
May I ask you a question? Do you sell slaves?
No, we don't slay slaves here at all.
May I ask you, is slave trade legal on this island?
Not that I'm aware of.
Then why are you selling an intelligent creature to anyone else? That there is a turtle egg. Turtle eggs turn into turtles. You are selling an intelligent being. That is the same as if I sold someone a baby. So I ask you again, how much for the egg? The correct answer is nothing. Here I will return your child.
Make an intimidation check.
At advantage because I'm going to my hand is going to glow very bright as I'm saying it.
I'm going to ask who the person that...
Alright. That's fine.
Who's the person that it's for?
I'm going to slowly work my way behind the shopkeeper.
No, it's a minus. It's a fucking
I
nat
will-
one.
Oh,
Oh,
Ooh.
no.
Yeah.
Gives
So,
you a big cuddle.
so as you're saying this,
When Melgrim come up behind me at this point and look terrifying.
yeah.
Like,
As
They
you
give me bad
Actually,
as you're saying this, you make very good points to the man until he turns around and goes, "I'm assuming you haven't had chicken eggs or bird eggs for breakfast and that."
no, I'm
Can
a
you have
vegetarian.
Well,
Can
is
you
that
have
not
some-
exactly the same thing? I mean, if I were talking about slaves and I'm holding chicken eggs for slaves and just selling them to other people, that wouldn't be a nice thing at all.
Let me
Are
ask you,
you
did
referring to my friend as
chickens
a chicken?
talk? I'm assuming you mean the beasts, the small
Kenkus
winged
talk?
beasts.
Do our croakers
They are
talk?
not chickens, and I would not eat a kenku egg. That is an
The
intelligent
poultry, the
being.
fowl, and I would turn around and say they may be similar. However, you're asking the wrong questions. Who says this egg is alive?
So I look at it. Is it alive?
As
It's in a
as
tank.
he's talking,
How would you
can
know?
There'd be heat from it. A chicken egg that's fertilized has got heat coming from it. I assume turtle eggs would be the same.
Or you can get a
You can
torch.
certainly
I'm well versed in
yes,
total
you can
biology.
certainly check. You can certainly check then.
Let you just get a
Be
torch.
my
Would-
guest.
While,
Would
while
Ralph
the-
have advantage to this?
I like the fact that everyone's like, I killed the guy. I'm like, let's be reasonable
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, people.
Yeah.
No. Whilst he's distracted, can I steal it?
It's in a tank, unfortunately, and now Ralph is looking at it. So everyone's watching. at this
17.
point.
I want to
y-
ask.
This is not a
what the-
fertilized egg.
Oh.
Not a
How
fertilized egg.
much
No.
for the supplier?
Yeah, that's what I want to know. What's his name?
We're not at.
Her name.
I mean,
We're not
I'm
in-
just going to like start like playing with gold between my fingers. Like we are
As he
quite
does
well
so-
off.
Yeah.
As he does so, would I be able to cast? I have a second level spell, Suggestion,
Okay.
to make him more likely to want to be on the good side of Melgrim.
Okay. So how
And
do
he would need to make.
how do you do this?
Well, first of all, he has to make a Wisdom throw 13,
Okay.
and I would like to be subtle about it.
I suggest
Uh,
you do as I
okay.
say. Yeah, I'll let you do your thing.
Okay. So, as a spell, what does the spell look like as you cast it?
It looks as if I'm just standing on the sideline. I look as if I'm. Hold on, actually, let me just look at the components of this. Da-da-da.
It's really subtle.
I'm going to look to the.
It's a 15-minute
Just rocking out.
Sort of, yeah, sort of pick a chest.
Solo.
It simply looks as if I just walk by as if I'm going to be looking at other items. Just like mumble under my breath in his direction so that he hears it. As I wouldn't piss him off if I were you.
Can we all stand behind him like intimidating poses? Like superhero poses, like yeah.
Melgrim isn't even doing an intimidating
Yeah.
pose. He's just
So,
sitting there smiling.
I'm gonna flex my wings.
Yeah, he reaches up on it, he scratches his beard, takes the gold that's between your fingers. The supplier is not something I would know, but however, I'm holding this for a special cargo going to the Portiberus Eternus.
Where?
The
Isn't
That's
that
the casino.
sorry, the Perturbatio Eternus.
Porta.
Is that the
what?
place?
That's the casino, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Portabattu.
The
I can't spell that,
Perturbatio.
Richard.
Yeah, the Passion Eternal, or
Yeah, yeah.
as
That's
Aha,
what it
yeah.
is.
common name.
Oh, this
Right,
is-
I'm actually going to kind of put my hand.
Mhm.
Actually, I think I must have been mistaken in this. I thank you for your time, and I apologize for any upset I may have caused. And I'll pull out 10 gold. This conversation didn't have to have happened. And I'm just going to look at everyone. It's all right. Don't worry about this.
But we don't.
Walk away. I said.
Who did
don't
you
worry
do
about
That's what.
As soon as you do that, Ralph, you hear from behind you. Never been a subtle type, have you, boy?
it.
You recognize that voice.
He's been waiting this whole game to do a voice. Oh no, I know who this is. I
Yeah.
turn around and I see.
Father.
We will find out next week.
Oh.
And I have a pretty good idea, but I'm not telling you so.
Yeah.
And now I get to
Oh,
nap through Lee's backstory.
Richard has picked up on something. I literally threw it in one day and went, by the way, see if I die, here's what happens.
I don't think Lee's you've shared Ralph's backstory at all, other than like
Have
the
on
eggs.
several occasions.
Yes,
Oh,
right.
it's just the
fact,
eggs,
in the very
really.
first session, he shared
He
his
has
backstory.
multiple said it.
I
He
don't
was
think I was involved in the first session.
Well,
You
you
certainly went to that
You
point.
spoke
no.
about like
It
your
was
eggs
it
were
was
stolen.
me, James, and Lee.
They're not by who, and like.
I thought we
But
were
yeah.
honestly going to be not that long till we were going to the Passion Eternal because it
Yeah.
made it. It pointed it out so much.
We're basically gods now, so we should be fine.
It probably wouldn't have been that long
Takes
if I
what?
hadn't have dived into the Iron Oak after
Well, I mean,
him.
we were kind of on our way to like the Empire's main port, which was going to be a real problem. But I thought we were going to get skirt that and go to the Passion Eternal, and then we cannonballed into the Iron Oak Ocean.
Well,
but
guess
yeah.
where we're going now?
And that's when we started the streaming, actually, when you cannonballed into the
Yeah.
Iron Oak Ocean. And then we
That's
did our
right.
week's adventure. But hey,
Can I-
we're out of the Iron Oak Ocean, people.
Right,
Can
first of
I
all,
ask-
We did
We
it.
glory be.
And now for the casino arc.
first
Can
of
I
all,
ask-
Sly, he wouldn't be called Dalf. He would be called Da Natello if he was called Ethan.
We have discussed names, yes.
Is
And the mentor, Splinter. You know, it's just a hyphen in the middle of a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle name. That's all it
it's
is.
it Mike
Raphael.
Angel? Oh.
Yeah.
So Ralph was the easiest one to say. That's why I didn't go with the other ones because it's like, you know, like
Yeah, Mitch Elangelo.
didn't sound right. Where's
Elango.
Yeah,
No, Mitch Elango.
yeah, a lot of words. But yeah, that was fun.
Yeah,
Oh, I'm so
hell of a
excited.
thing. But yeah, so we're now out. We are now in the home island of the good Ronin, the island of Akus. You've found out where
Jimothy.
the ship, where basically a shipbuilding harbour for stuff as well as other things, which is interesting, is great. So again, for all of you who stuck around, genuinely thank you very much for sticking around. We're out the Iron Oak Ocean, people, is great. So from here, I should point out to now that the screen has changed because Daphne, I'm calling you by your character name now. Now that our good friend Sally is here, we will go to my immediate. That's right. So it'll be my immediate left. That should be Rachel on my left-hand side. Rachel,
Oh yes.
you got anything you want to promote?
What we've got coming up? We have the whole Halloween month. That's going to be really fun. We're going to do
Yeah.
a whole bunch of games, and obviously we've got Mutant next Monday. We've got this next Tuesday, and next Wednesday we should have vampires.
I have got so much writing to do for Mutant before next week. It's going to be so hard.
This is
Is next week not the Talks
Talks.
episode?
Week after is the Talks
Week after.
episode.
Yeah.
Because I
Oh,
said
that's
we'll do
good to
4
know.
I done 3 the first time, but I meant to do 4, but I done my counting wrong. So it's 4 episodes and then Talks.
Yeah, that will be very well mentioned. I like that. However, we will go down to the bottom now, where is
No,
our
we
good
haven't
friend
mentioned Murray.
Piper. We've
Okay.
got Piper, Jim. Yeah, anything you want to promote, my man?
Yeah, just these games as Rachel was saying, and I have a Ghost Hunt coming up on the 29th if you're interested in that thing.
Nice. He's streaming.
We probably will be streaming on their Unlock Paranormal.
We'll get the
Facebook
link and share it
page.
on the Twitch.
Give me the tweet, and I will tweet. I will Instagram it out as well to our 57 bot followers.
Was that the one we
Yeah.
bought? Oh,
Got a-
fair enough.
Got a
Yeah,
boost for the
he
bots,
buys all the
baby.
bots. It's all bots that are watching us, apart from Captain Jameson, who's our new subscriber. I love the fact. However,
Big
we
fan.
will go on to talk to more. We have Napoleon Gold, who's right next to him on his left. Napoleon Gold, you got anything you want to promote, my friend, before we go?
No, just thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you to our new subscriber, Captain Jameson, and to everyone who stuck along for the ride. Hope to see you again next week.
Yes, hopefully we'll get to see everybody. And to his left, we have the lovely Lee. Lee, what do you have for promote, my friend?
I've already mentioned it. Mutant is going to be interesting next week because I'm going to have to do things that are. There's going to be like a time skip involved, and whatever Mary does in the first 10 minutes is going to change that. So I have to write like 7 different things, which is
There's a time
terrifying.
skip. Shit.
And I had to introduce a mechanic that is kind of mentioned in the book, but because whatever she decides has a knock-on effect to what happened. Much like when Scott smashed my entire game, I put it back together, then Miri came in, just like done an elbow drop from the top rope and just annihilated it again. So I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure you are just trying to break me at this point. But you can't.
It was epic.
Because I know what's
He's-
happening.
I gave you an amazing plot by accident.
You did.
Yeah.
Scott secretly writes my entire game by accident. Doesn't even know he's doing it. I don't even credit him. But most of it's his idea.
This is the thing. And directly below Lee, we have the lovely, wonderful ball of sunshine that is our own Sally. Sally, how are you? What do you want to promote?
I just want to promote the Glasgow by Night that I do on YouTube. That should be coming out hopefully at the end of the month. And it will be amazing and awesome. And yeah, go check it out. Even like the little snippets of stuff, go check them out. And
I have been watching the small snippets. They're actually really good. Glasgow by Night is a very, very good show. You should try and keep up with that as well. However, next to her right will be David, or Sir Janus. It's been spelled, I think, as a joke. David, you got anything you want to promote, my friend?
Nothing that hasn't already been mentioned, to be perfectly honest. We've got this game for the D's, D&D. We've got the Mutants. We've got Vampire Masquerade on every second Wednesday. All of the lovely people that have performed here as well. I always recommend checking out all the rest of their stuff as well, because surprising as it may be, we actually have clues to what we're doing, and it's always interesting to see. So check them out for more.
No, we don't.
And
We have
I am a
zero.
bard. I lie.
Effort
Yeah.
into stuff. Not
Yeah.
this, but other
No,
stuff.
there's
that I do.
other stuff, yeah, there's stuff
Yeah.
outside with this. And last but not least, although I'll take myself last, we have the Lazy Egypt, who is to Sir Janice's right on screen right now. Sir Janice. Oh, Lazy Egypt, what have you got? You got anything you want to promote?
Well, I would like to promote our love for all our viewers and subscribers. Yous are all fantastic. Thank you for coming. It has been quite a laugh reading the comments. Trying to not laugh whilst we're having serious moments.
Yeah, anytime we
Scott,
have
how
serious
close
moments,
are
it
we
never
to
happens.
having a bromance between Ralph and Melgrim? Is it happening?
Still not happening.
It's so hard.
This is just a tease, and then he's going to wreck you.
You did laugh. You did laugh though.
So what you're saying is there will be a bromance.
It's going to be broke
Don't
back
threaten me with a
mountain,
good
but in
time.
reverse.
Missed
Yep.
out Leon.
Yeah.
Yep, and I am Dick Naylor. Yes, that is my name. Working Class Hero, if you don't know. I do have a streaming channel, which I don't stream on yet, but I'm going to have to find the time to try and do it with everything else I do out
So
with side.
hard.
I do, I do VO stuff, I do acting stuff, I do professional wrestling as well at the weekends, and do all this other shit. I do some wrestling talk channel with our good friend Lavenzo, that's his name. I'm trying to
Wrestling
remember.
with the
On
News is
Wrestling
what
with
he
the
has.
News, on every Sunday when we can be bothered. It's
He may be making a special guest
Tired.
appearance as a player on my Halloween game, provided
Oh,
he is
amazing.
able to.
And he
yeah, so
is
we've got all the Halloween
making
games.
it.
I need to write my Halloween game up as well. I've read all the rules for
No.
that. Oh my lord! And then I've got my special idea for some sort of charity stream at some point. I've got that. I've been filling in. I'll need to speak to Fluffagar about some special art for that, which will be pretty cool. However, again, thanks to Captain Jameson for coming in and doing the subscribe. Thanks for everyone else watching as usual. Zach Akan, I want to use his name, but I don't want to kind of do that. The Glenn from Badger, we have everyone else, or ourselves obviously as well. We will hopefully see you next Tuesday. Thank you.
Did we promote Fluffgar on all our different social medias? Just Google Fluffgar.
Fluffgar with all our
Yes,
yes, I'm getting her to do so. Hopefully, getting
I know
her
Rachel
to.
said it earlier on, but just in case
Yes.
it wasn't clear.
Oh, yeah, I'm getting
I
her.
was
I will
listening,
be paying
Rachel.
her.
I'm always listening.
Yes, I will be paying her to do some art.
At least one of you
do
is.
for my charity stream idea. Please check out Fluffgar for all her art and
Give her
all
some
your
money
art
as
needs.
well.
Yeah, give her money. Just give her money because she's a great person. I mean, she literally ruined Lee's game on yesterday. If you haven't seen the VOD for that yet,
For that alone,
If that isn't
go
a
to her
reason
to
Ko-fi and give her some
That's at
money
least-
because
it's at least 20 quid alone there. You know, we're having a whip round. But again, coming up to that time we need to go. Thank you very much
are
for
we
joining
going
us.
to
Leon,
read
if
anyone?
you've got anything
Oh,
you
yeah.
want to promote.
No, I said to
Well,
Leon.
he's
and
already
just-
gone.
I'm
yeah.
all good. I've already
Is
read
it
it.
there?
But yeah, just come on back next time, and I'm looking forward to the games
come
we
back,
have
Cal.
coming up.
I think
And
he meant
the-
gone as in he'd left. I'm like, I can see him. I mean, he'd gone as in he'd said what he wanted
Yeah.
to say. Sorry, I got confused.
I suppose if there's anyone who knows of anybody
Leon's
that
not
can,
there.
has anything, there is a. How about Troll Lord Games? They've got 19 viewers. Dungeons and Dragons.
Until
Also,
we
Got
go.
19 viewers. Oh wait, I thought you said
I
Jeff.
I will-
cast
We will
for-
do our usual. We'll say goodbye, put on the end and stream, and then
Aye.
we'll
Yes.
raid something.
But anyway, again,
Yeah, so thank you everyone that's stuck with us. We do
Thanks very
appreciate
much
you
for
so
watching.
much.
We'll hope
And
to see you
tell
next
your friends to come and watch us, or make 7 accounts and watch us through that.